Captain Canada takes to the sky, clouds rolling by like cotton candy high. He lights up, his pipes stretching time, floating free, gotta ease his mind. Wings spread wide through the blue, flying high, nothing else to do. In the cockpit, it's just him and the breeze, Captain Canada feeling at ease. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Turbulence can't shake his vibe, every puff makes him feel alive. He's the captain you can't confide, loving life and stretching time. Sunset glow as he climbs higher, heart beats to his own choir. With a grin, he takes another puff, but Captain seen no skies too tough. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs.
Hello everybody, I don't know why I wasn't on there. Welcome aboard for another Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 live stream. Hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome back, my friends. Pete Thibs, good to see you. G-Man, welcome back. Ian Crawford, good to see you. Greg Elwell, welcome back. Abheek, good to see you. Life Begins at 40, welcome. Huskers, good to see you, my friend. RJ, welcome back. Good to see you. Cap Minnesota, welcome. Hope you're well. Harry Quinlan, welcome back. Dice, good to see you. Goodman, welcome back. Quick Match, good to see you. Dan's Simworld, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Tenure to Mobile, welcome back, my friend. Diamond Mike is in the house, good to see you. Leonard Grant, good to see you, my friend. Welcome. Average Aviator, good to see you. J. Luke, welcome back. Maxime, good to see you. Mr. Holtzclog, good to see you. Zach, welcome back. Earl Boone, welcome, good to see you. Swazi, good to see you. Gary P, welcome back. Fred, good to see you. Davis is here, welcome. King, good to see you, my friend. Nadya is in the house as well. Welcome aboard. Ducknikvo, good to see you, my friends. ZCap had to log in to see you fly out of my hometown. My man. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Appreciate you. Brody's here. Good to see you. Alexander, welcome back. Kemmel, good to see you. Paul Z Pilot, welcome back as well. Hope everybody's doing well, friends. Back in the MAX8 this week after spending 2 glorious weeks in the Airbus. We flew the default A330 for a week, and then we flew the A319, the 20, and the 21 last week. So back in the MAX8 this week. Going to be a fun week. You know, we've got the long haul planned on Saturday. We're going Newark to Madeira, United 737 MAX 8 ops across the Atlantic. That's going to be a fun one as well. If you're looking for something to do on Saturday afternoon, it's going to be a busy one, but a 6.5 hour flight. So probably closer to a 7.5, 8 hour stream. By the time we get everything ready to go, we get out of there, we'll be good to go. He captured, try the new Phoenix update. The roll axis feels incredible with the inertia they added. What update are we talking about? I flew the Phoenix all last week. I don't know if it was updated after I flew it or if it was updated before I flew it. Just recently got back from a trip from Nashville. Had to stop at the airport to plane spot. Very cool experience. Yes, it is nice. Nashville's a really cool airport, man. Really, really cool airport. Saturday long haul is going to be a good one. It will be. I'm looking forward to it. Should be a lot of fun, man. I think it's the first time we're doing something like that on the channel. The only other time we've gone up to... We did, what did we do? We did Newark to Nuke, didn't we, in United? I think that was the only other time we've kind of taken the MAX, other than doing some Iceland Air. We've done a lot of Iceland Air, like Reykjavik to pardon me, Toronto and stuff like that. We've done those before. So there was an update 2 days or so ago. Lots of changes, but mainly the roll axis feels a lot heavier. Interesting. I never had an issue with the roll axis on my joystick, so I'll be curious to check it out next time. SC Sim, welcome aboard. Hope you're doing well. Trexo, good to see you, man. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're well. It's a patch. It's a patch. Includes Aerosoft CRJ V3. Yeah, I'm sure it does, Mr. Davis. I'm sure it does. Davis is on the silly juice this morning already. Did you make the switch full-time to 2024? Not quite yet. I would say yes, I have made the switch over to 2024. I still have 2020 installed. You know, if we want to go fly the 737 NG from PMDG, we got to go on 2020. We've got the Bluebird 7.5, which is coming out for 2020 as well. Although it looks like we're going to be getting a beta version of the 7.5 in 2024 on release. I don't know. We'll have to see, but yes. Another stream tonight? Yes, there is another stream tonight. I haven't quite decided on the routing this evening. I have an idea, but I haven't quite decided on the routing for this evening. But yes, there is an evening stream tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Anyways, friends, welcome aboard. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. Mr. Diamond Mike, 13 months is not as many months as Dan has, but I'll get there. My man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very, very much for your support. Diamond Mike. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you, buddy. All right, let's do it. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. First thing is first. Let's jump down to the electronic flight bag, or the EFB. We're going to go to performance and payload, and actually, you know what? We'll work on some of this first here. Sorry, we should have definitely gone over here first. Get a little background light, get some main panel brightness. Good. I'm going to turn the screens down just a little bit. You know how I rock this airplane. Turn them down just a little bit. Otherwise, I find them too bright. That should be good there. Beautiful. And then we'll come down here and we'll get this panel light on like that as well. Good. All right. We'll clear out those messages. Let's go to the FMC. We'll go to our POSINIT. We're sitting on the ground. Houston Hobby. We'll go KHU. We'll throw that into our reference airport. We'll go next page. We'll grab our left GPS. Scroll back. We'll set our IRS position. Beautiful. Go to the route tab. We'll do our flight plan request. We'll give that about 10 or 15 seconds to run through its checks. And it'll import our flight plan. Have you downloaded World Sim updates? When I fly without 2024 looking like I have any World Sims, when I download it, my FPS drops from 120 to 60. I have a Ryzen 7800 X3D with an RTX 4070. I mean, I just... let me load our flight plan. I'm streaming all of the world updates. I'm not, like, I don't have any of the world updates for 2024 downloaded. I'm just streaming them all. I don't really have any problems. Hope PMDG brings their NG soon. Yes, it should be soon. Well, they did it. They completely redid it, Vine. They said that it's not even really the same aircraft. They've essentially completely redone the 737 NG for 2024. Now, that could be marketing. Who knows, right? We don't really know. But, yeah. Hey, Cap, got my Wing Path 3, and it's a real game changer. It is. Nice. Very good, very good. Please, can we fly some Asia or Africa, maybe fly Dubai ops? We'll see, man. We'll see. Fly Dubai could be an option for this week. Yep. Saw the Icelander is now flying the Dash 8-200 on our domestic routes. Thought it would tickle your fancy. If only we had a Dash 8-200. That's the small boy. Small boy. Small boy. All right, flight plan is in Houston, Nashville. What is our flight number today? Southwest 1130? Yes, Southwest 1130 is the call sign today. We'll throw that up into there. Beautiful. Let's go to our departure page, shall we? And what are things going on over here? What are the winds saying? Winds are 270 at 9, which leads me to believe that we're going to be departing on runway 22. So we'll plan for that one. So departures, if we're having a quick little look over here at the sim brief, it says that we are going to be on the Lyric 8 departure. The Lyric 8 departure. Where are you? There you are. Lyric 8 departure out of runway 22. And we have the Hawes transition. And we'll execute that. Beautiful. Go back to our arrivals. We are planning for the arrival into Smashville. Smashville weather. Winds are 290 at 5.
At Huskers 66
Huskers,
donated $4.99.
Thank you, buddy.
On the
Appreciate you.
GR and or in the R, I'll always support you. In approach to Atlanta, on NYWay BNA on Delta 757.
My man. On approaching to Atlanta, on my way to BNA on a Delta 75. That sounds fun. Huge no floaties to you, Mr. Huskers. Thank you for the continued support, sir. Enjoy your day of flying, my friend. Thank you, dude. I've loved the streams for a while, Cap. Started flight training a couple months ago and about to do my first solo flight. Very nice, sir. All the best with that, my friend. All the best with that. All right, winds are 290 at 5. Let's load up Nashville. 290 at 5 leads me to believe that they're probably landing on the 2s. That probably makes the most sense. So we'll be on the ILS 2 left. I'm assuming from Tuppy is probably what we're going to take. All right, so we're on the Chesney 2 arrival. We'll pin that. Good. We've got the Memphis transition. Good. We'll plan for the ILS 2 left. Good. And I guess there's no approach via because it's from BNA and we don't want that. So we'll execute that. Beautiful. Let's go to our legs page. We'll scroll through. We'll make sure we don't have any crazy discontinuities, which we don't. Everything looks good there. Perfect. Let's go over to our electronic flight bag. Let's go to our weight and balance, and we'll start loading up some passengers. Passenger count on today's flight, we are sitting at 168 passengers. Good, almost a full airplane. Cargo on today's flight, 2667. So let's put 1667, and then we'll put 1,000 in the forward. Good. Fuel for today's leg, 6665 is what it's calling for. 6665. Good. We'll set payload, we'll set fuel, complete that. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and copy the FMS data, pull all of that in there. We're doing a flap 5 departure. AC is on, anti-ice is off, and we'll calculate our V-speeds. N1 takeoff cannot be calculated. God, dude, I hate this tablet sometimes, man. It's so wonky. All right, let's go to our NitRef. Let's plug in some numbers here. We'll just fill this out manually, chat. It's okay. 62.7, good. We've got 6.6 on the plan. Good. Reserves, we're going to go with 2. Cost of X, a little bit aggressive at 30. We'll go 15 on the departure. Cruising up at 350. Our cruise winds today will be 310 at 35. So we should get a nice... actually, that's more of like a quartering headwind-ish. We'll see when we get up to cruise altitude. ISA deviation today is +2. Good. Let's go to our N1 limits. 90. How big is this runway? I think it's like 7,600 feet. So let's do like a D rate to 35 degrees. I think that's going to be perfectly fine. 90.2 on the N1 should be plenty. We're not that heavy. We don't have that much fuel. We don't have that many passengers. Well, we do have passengers. We don't have that much fuel. Takeoff page. Flaps will be 5 degrees. Our CG weight today, 23.9. Trim value, 499. V-speeds, 38, 40, 51. Beautiful. Pre-flight is complete over there. Let's go ahead and spool up the APU. Good. We'll get the window heat all to the on position. Good. Packs are off. Bleeds are on. Good. We've got 35,000 set on the pressurization panel. Everything looks good, chat. We're essentially ready to go. We're just waiting for the APU. We'll bug up 151 on this guy. 151 there. Good. Runway heading will be 200. So we'll bug that up as well. We'll be good pilots. Actually, it's 220 or something like that. Yeah, 220. And our initial climb will take us till 10,000, so that's good. We'll go flight director left side, flight director right side. We just magic barrow key 2990 in there. Beautiful. Cap Minnesota, 11 months. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you for your support. I really do appreciate you, buddy. Says, how about that weather? It actually is pretty decent, considering we're out of Houston today. I was expecting much worse. Do you think the 737 NG for 2012 will be a whole other purchase? No. They said that it's a small upgrade fee. They haven't told us how much that upgrade fee is going to be, but they have confirmed that it will be a small upgrade fee. So take that with a grain of salt, if you will. Is it worth playing VATSIM 5 X-Men 11? Absolutely it is, for sure. Gap, what's your auto FPS settings, please? So far, your settings have been doing me good. So auto FPS, there's not really a setting. You choose whatever you choose whatever system you're using. So if you're using native frame gen, VR, frame gen, lossless scaling, You just choose what you're using. So I'm using FSR3, and then you set a target FPS. So let's say you're fine with 40 FPS or 45 FPS or 35 FPS, whatever you want. You set the target here, and then essentially what will happen is your terrain level of detail will start to go down and your object level of detail will start to go down if you start getting close to those numbers. So yeah, there's really not much to configure with this. It's kind of, you set it and you forget it. You just make sure that you run it before you start your sim every time, and that's pretty much it. It just kind of does its own thing in the background. You can always pull it up and see it, you know? There are settings, double-click the bottom. Yeah, Jacka, I'm not running the settings. Of course, there are settings, but I don't have the expert options turned on. So, therefore, there's no reason to open it because I'm not doing any of that. As I mentioned, yeah, you can do a lot with this if you wanted to. He asked me what my settings were. Not how you have your settings, for example. My settings are very simple. FSR3, which I'm using, 60 FPS. Done. Super simple, super easy. I try not to confuse people. I try not to go crazy in depth with things that require millions of screenshots for people to understand what's going on, you know what I mean? For auto FPS, I'm finding that sometimes it delays it adjusting the TLOD and OLED, so usually on approach I run into some laggy bits. Interesting. I can't say I've ever had any issues with it, to be honest with you, Beaver. I'm not sure. What app is that? It's called Auto FPS. Auto FPS. You can put exclamation point, I think it's FPS in chat if you want a download link to it. Or it might be exclamation point AFPS. I can't remember what I put the command to. It might be AFPS. BQ, 18 months. Appreciate you, my man. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very, very much for your support. Appreciate you, buddy. Incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, APU is on and available. APU generator is on. Very good. We'll get the seatbelt signs turned on. We'll make sure our APU bleed is on. You'll see the duct pressure. Very good. Hydraulic pumps can come on. We'll flip this over to APU gen. We'll make sure that those are on. And everything else looks good. Let's come down here. We're going to go to menu. We're going to go to systems page. We're going to remove the chocks. We're going to disconnect the external power. Very good. Let's go to GSX. We'll prepare for pushback and departure. Prepare for pushback and departure. Very good, friends. Very good. Let's go overhead. Let's get our fuel pumps turned on. Good. Let's get our anti-collision lights turned on. Good. And we'll just confirm that the cargo doors are indeed closing, which they're not. So that means we need to go back and manually do this. So we'll go doors. Always make sure your doors are closed, chat. We don't need another incident around here where somebody forgot to close the doors. That's all good. That's all good. We could just go straight back and just leave that right there like that. Good, cool. He got really getting good at the sim, ready to take on VATSIM. Do you think I should start on Say Intentions? I mean, I don't think it would be a bad idea, to be honest with you. I think it would just kind of prepare you more for what to expect. I don't think it would hurt, to be honest with you. All right, my squawk code today, 7352. 7352. Good. We'll turn it on and reporting. Good. And then, I think that's it, actually. I think we're ready to go. He's pushed back. He's pushing back. Okay, good. AJ, my man, $3 says,
hello,
no
buddy.
real cats were harmed in the making of Real Cat Turb. Nice. No, sorry, no real cats were used in making Real Cat Turb. Real Turb Cat. I always say it wrong. We're going to go straight pushback.
Release parking brakes, please.
I might let him get out. It looks like his engine's already spooled. I think we're going to wait for him to get out, chat. Wait for him to get out and then we'll be good to go. Alright, I see an issue with OBS. Give me a second. Progress, properties. I don't know why this thing keeps breaking all the time now. All right, there we go. Now it's good. Thank you, AJ, for the support as always, man. Hey, Cap, when are you planning on flying the CRJ next? As soon as it gets an update. Sim Update 3 kind of broke it, Kieber. There's something up with, like, the flare logic. The flare model of it isn't working correctly. Captain, my Captain CMC, 18 months. Thank you very much for support, my friend. I appreciate you, buddy. Huge no floaties to you. And we got Trav, my man. Good to see you as well, buddy. Welcome back. Aviator Trav, 47 months. It's been a few weeks since I stopped by. Happy flying. Good to see you, Trav. I hope you're well, my man. Welcome, 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 amigo. Appreciate you stopping in as always. Flying it right now in 2020, my throttles rolled back, and when I push my throttles up, they don't move. It's the first time flying. Do you think I'm currently descending? Do you have auto throttle turned on? If you have auto throttle on, it's going to override any inputs that you make. Also depends which aircraft you're flying. Alright, I think he moved. He did. Beautiful. Let's go. Park brakes released.
Commencing push.
Perfect.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Alrighty, upstairs we're looking good. We've got fuel pumps, we've got bleed pressure. Wonderful. Let's go and spool up engine number 2, friends. I'll crank the sounds up here for us as well. We've got a start valve open. N2 percentage is on the rise. Very good. Now you're good, Trev. Life's always first, my man. Life is always first. Oh, in the RJ. You shouldn't be having throttle issues with the RJ. Because there's no auto throttle on the RJ, so it should be all manual control. Alright, we're motoring. We're waiting for motoring to go away. As soon as motoring goes away, there she goes. We'll introduce fuel, 25%. Give you a nice little wing view. This bad boy spooling up. Lets you go in. Oh, do you know what, Aviator? You probably don't have your throttles. You have to configure your throttles in the EFB. So you probably didn't configure your throttles, and
Please set parking brake.
when your position is in idle of your hardware, it's probably putting it into reverse on the actual physical aircraft. So make sure you go into the tablet and you configure your throttles. You did it before the flight? Interesting. Huh. I don't know, buddy. I'm stumped with that one. Engine number 1 over the ground. Start valve is open. N2 percentage is on the rise. Hey, Gap. Good to catch on my lunch break. Been busy learning the basics of 2024 and basic airmanship. Having fun. Nice, Joseph. Very good. Very, very good, my friend. Only Hotas. Welcome back, man. Made it back. Fuck this job. Like you do, like you do. Alrighty, we're motoring. And there goes motoring, and we'll introduce fuel number 1.
Well, hello, buddy.
Well, hello,
GMCDH donated
GMC.
$30 Canadian.
My
I
man.
have streamlined my savings somewhat recently. I'm going to Singapore, however, so it was worth it.
Hell yeah, dude. That's going to be an incredible trip, GMC. How long are you going for? Hopefully a couple of weeks to take it all in. At least a week or 2, maybe. Very cool, man. Where'd Mopar dude go? Mopar's still around. He's got a girlfriend now, so he's a little bit busy. Apparently I didn't set the park brakes. Now I did.
Unlocking gear.
I thought I did that, but I guess I didn't. Alright, we got 2 good engines. Engine Gen 1, Engine Gen 2. Very good. We'll get our packs to the auto position. Isolation valve auto. APU bleed can go off. Propeats can go on. Yaw damper can go on. Gen 1 is on. APU is off. Start switches over to continuous, and we'll make sure that our taxi light is on. Beautiful. We'll do a quick little recall check. No issues there. Good. We'll set flaps 5 degrees. Nice little wing view of the flaps coming out. Go away, Tingo. How about that?
Bypass pin removed. Left
2
is
weeks.
clear.
Nice, Gypsy.
Right
That's going to be
is
awesome,
clear.
man. 737 is too complicated for me. I'm on a mission to learn all Airbus aircraft, though. The 7.3, man. Once you get comfortable with the 7.3 and like its SOPs and stuff like that, it becomes very easy to fly. Flaps are set, trim set, auto brake is set. We're good. Park brakes released. Let's get our taxi on, friends. When I move to airliners, I'll be starting with the Airbus for sure. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Airbus is a little bit more user-friendly, if that makes sense. We're going to go out on Zulu. I also need the CTAF frequency for this airport. .CTAF KQ. What do we got? 18.7. 18.7. Good. All right, we're on CTAF now. Tingo is the new Garen? It probably is Garen. Annoying as fuck. Alright, I think we take Zulu all the way. Just an FYI for the title, it's Greenville, not Greensville. I think it's Greensville, isn't it? What in the front door is going on over there? He's levitating. I'm pretty sure it's Greensville, isn't it? Greenville? I think it's Greensville. Hold on. That's weird. I think you're right. It says Greensville, but Greenville. Huh. I will fix. Alright. Zulu all the way around to Yankee. Very good. Company Southwest departing. Very nice. You can see the hotel we stayed at for Flight Sim Expo. It's right there, the Hilton tree. The hotel we stayed at for FS Expo in Houston is right there. My room was over here somewhere, not on that main one.
Mopar dude having a girlfriend has to be one of the more disturbing things I've heard all year. I first thought that he got some good
Nice.
hand lotion and a subscription to Pornhub. Nope, this guy has a smile on his face and 2 clean fingers. Real girlfriend.
Jesus Christ. Swamp ass Houston. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Cap, did you go right to the airliners when you started simming, or did you learn VFR before IFR? Nope. The very first airplane, well, yes, I did. But I really wasn't like taking things seriously when I was doing that. The very first, like when I started taking simming seriously, I started using the Jar Design A320. Jar Design A320 was the first ever commercial aircraft that I started learning on, and that's what made me kind of fall in love with aviation. What the hell is going on with some of these airplanes? Like, this guy is literally 200 feet in the air. This guy's like 50 feet in the air, maybe 100 feet. I don't know what the hell is going on. They might be like, he might be doing VFR, but it's showing up as like an Embraer or something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Biz jets are good middle ground. Yep, they can be for sure. For sure. Houston hobby traffic. That's not working because my push to talk is not set correctly. Settings. Push to talk. Apply. Okay. Good. Houston hobby traffic. Southwest 1130 lining up runway 22. Houston. Alright. Park brakes off. Line ourselves up. Let's go ahead and get our landing lights on, runway turnoffs on.
Hotel, crossing runway 22 behind the parting southwest, landing the west route.
Taxi lights off, strobe lights are on, wing lights and logo lights are on.
Is that Captain Canada?
Very good. Who's that guy?
What's up, bro?
What's up, dude? Day 1 of announcing cabin crew prepare for takeoff. Nice. Nice. Tingo, do me a favor. Go away. Before we physically remove you from chat. Just go away. Go away. Please go find someone else to watch. Please, I'm begging you. Very rarely do I tell people to go away. I'm telling you to go away. Please go bother another streamer. There's so many streamers. Everybody's streaming. Please, go away. Go watch another streamer, man. That would make me so happy. Cap, are you using for VMR FS Realistic or FSLTL? FSLTL for my model matching. Biscoff, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Amanda, good to see you. Welcome back. TSC 777, welcome. Hope you're doing well, man. Welcome, welcome. Is this an RNAV departure or is it straight out? Ooh, it's straight out. We got to make a right turn. Okay. Is there anything on the departure that tells me what I should be doing? 221 off of departure. All right, we're going to flip this over to heading mode. Let's go heading. Very good. Not trying to bother. See you later. Thank you. Please don't come back either. That would make me, again, so happy. I would love that. Clay, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. You ever tried VR glasses? I've tried VR before. I would never stream VR. It's nausea-inducing. The one closer to you is a heli. The one down by 04 has no flight plan or iCal. Interesting. It's quicker to turn right north and fly either east or west of downtown. Yeah, we'll make like a 90 degree to the right, and then we'll go direct our first waypoint. That'll be good. Hitchers, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Since I'm at home today with water damage, cleaning up, managed to sneak in a flight finally parked at Frankfurt. The new Phoenix update is pretty nice. Great news. Great news. All right, friends. Joystick cam, or sorry, yoke cam goes on. Houston traffic, Southwest 1130, departing runway 22, Houston. All right, let's do it. Sounds going up. Let's get blasted, friends. Throttle's up to about 40%. Beautiful. Slight nose down pressure on the yoke. Good. And we're stable. Toga. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed is alive. 80 knots, we're neutral. Rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Blasting out of Houston. Let's go speed check, flaps 1. Bring that nose over, climb power is in. Gonna start our 90 degree right turn, so we'll go 310 on the heading. Very good. Heading select. And speed check. Flaps clean. Let's clean up some things upstairs here. Runway turnoffs can come off. Good. Auto brake can go off as well. Very good. And we'll continue that right turn all the way. And then what we'll do is we'll send ourselves direct to the first waypoint. There's 310. Turn the sounds down just a little bit now. Very good. Very good. All right. And let's go to our legs page. We're going to go direct Kentucky. Very good. We'll flip on our LNAV. Very good. And we'll bug up our cruise altitude, which was 35,000 feet. Get all this bugged up. Flight level 350. Good, good, good. Elton, it's AFPS for the auto FPS mod. AFPS. Expand that. Very good. BNA is landing 20 right, 20 left. Really? What are the winds? Might have to reconfigure. Will you go to World Flight this year? No, there is no in-person World Flight. We're doing it virtually this year. All right, 9,000 feet. Autopilot 1 is on. Back up into the flight deck. Very good. Give you a little wing view here of us flying over downtown Houston. Looking good down there. Memphis controls online. Yeah, I don't think we get into Memphis airspace for a little bit. Memphis is all the way up here. We have Fort Worth Center online, so we might just pick up the corner of Fort Worth. Nope, Fort Worth is now offline, so yeah. Houston is on, so we will get a rival, ATC. But, yeah, we're quite a while till we get up into Houston airspace. Or, sorry, Memphis airspace. My bad. My bad. Alrighty, 10,000 feet. Landing lights are off. Engine start switches can go off. Logo light is off. Wing light is off as well. We're pressurizing. Everything looks good up there, friends. No issues. Good. The old McDo is showing 290 at 7. BNA, weather, 290 at 7. I guess actually that makes sense for 20 right. Alright, we'll reconfigure. So we'll come down here. We'll go to our arrival page. We're on the Chesney 2 with the Memphis transition. We'll plan for ILS 20 right. Let's go over here. Flights, select. We'll go ILS 20 right. And then from Hickney, where's that? Hickory. Sure, we'll add that to the route. That makes a little bit more sense. Okay, very good. And then we'll select Hickory, and we'll execute that. Good. Go to our legs. We'll make sure we have no crazy discontinuities, which we don't. Beautiful. Very, very good, friends. Little bit of light turbulence chop being picked up. Very good. How's the BNA scenery? Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Hey, Cat, my TCA yoke landing gear keybind keeps making the landing gear click and won't go up. I've checked and I have no other keybind selected for the gear. Any ideas? So, Steve, if you're using any type of aircraft that has like a gear off position, the Thrustmaster, like the one that's built into your yoke, will not work correctly. So, alternatively, you can assign something on your keyboard. I have G on my keyboard. I also created a gear up, gear down button on my throttles. Yeah, I don't know if that'd help, but yeah, anytime you're flying an aircraft that has like a gear up, a gear off, like the NG or something like that, the 73 NG, it's not going to work correctly, unfortunately. Standard barrel through flight level 180. Very nice. We're going to flip over our screens. Good. It'll be good. The TAF at BNA is showing wind shifting to 250. Perfect. What is World Flight? You can put !WF in chat if you'd like to learn more about World Flight. How would you perform a loop in a plane? What do you mean? You would pull on the yoke. Does the Wing McDo also work with Boeing aircrafts? No. No. You have to buy each individual McDo separately. That's why they're priced so well, is because each version that they have is for a specific set of aircraft. Hey Cap, what equipment are you using for audio controls? I need that in my setup rather than going into the Windows audio every time. You can put !mixer, Mr. Chef. Mr. Chef Matt. !mixer, and I can highly suggest it. It's an incredible little tool. It's completely changed the way that I work all my sounds and stuff like that. How long is this flight? 1 hour and 35 minutes? 1 hour and 38 minutes is what it's saying. About an hour and a half. Hour and a half on the flight time. Gears must be keyed to on release and not on press. Thank you, Julian. Very nice. Getting my Windwing McDo FMC 320 and 73 MCPs today. Sheesh, my man went all in. Cap, don't you have to answer this, but how much did the whole setup cost? How much did my whole setup cost? Okay, well, I have to kind of break this down. Are we just talking like gaming PC with monitor and peripherals? Are we talking like the entire stream setup? 3 monitors, 2 PCs, all the peripherals, very expensive XLR microphone, the audio interface, the audio mixer. There's a lot. Entire stream setup, I don't know, man. Probably like $7,500 to 10 grand, ballpark, somewhere in there. 7,500 to 10,000 if you factor everything in: lights, computers, monitors, mixers, audios, microphones. Yeah, it was somewhere around there. I think I have everything insured for like 10 grand if I have like a fire or anything here. I think that's what it is. Cap, how do you fix a TCA Boeing yoke from twitching? Twitching how? Now, keep in mind, Maxim, if you want to start streaming, you don't have to have this intense of a setup. If they, you know, you can stream off a single PC as long as it's, you know, beefy enough. This is my full-time thing, content creation on YouTube. So I figured having a dual PC would be the best for like moving forward with the channel. It just allows for a little bit more crisp visuals and audio, and it kind of takes a lot of the load off the gaming PC. The gaming PC can just worry about running the game as opposed to running the game and encoding and uploading to the internet. So yeah. It's shown an error signal that pushes the yoke turn to the left. I've seen many videos, but no fixed solution. Huh. I had thousands of hours on my other Boeing yoke. This is a newer one that they sent me in January or February. No issues. No issues. Hey Gab, have you had any issues with the iFly Max during RNAV approaches? When I do the INGP Diamond, doesn't show up on final. Am I missing something? It should show up. I'm not quite sure why it wouldn't be. Caps, you missed my comment about X-Plane 12.3 releasing in beta. I've counted over 130 features in the update. Cool. Very good. Very good, very good. For those people that are still hanging on to X-Plane, very good. Indeed. Do you play racing sims? No racing sims. Just flight sim. I am just a flight sim nerd. Whole setup costs 4K GB. That would be what? Like, yeah, I mean, I feel like that's close to what? 7,000, 7,500 Canadian? Somewhere in and around there. Opened mine up yesterday, noticed too much glue on the wires. Removed the glue. Hopefully the wires are more freely on the inside. Interesting. There's an issue with a ribbon cable inside. See if you can get a replacement. Interesting. Is this happening to all of them, AJ? Or I guess only selected few, I would assume? Like I said, I haven't had that issue on any of my yokes. The only issue that I had was there was like a little bit of noise, and like sometimes the view would change and do... How is that changing my views to inside? What? I didn't even know I ever had this view. Also, this is the wrong setup for Southwest. Southwest doesn't have first class. Stretch flavor for today? Good question. I don't know. Either some pineapple fuzz, or I have some banana cream cake. I have some OG Khalifa. Older models had it too. It causes twitching to the left. Huh. I've never had twitching to the left. Like I said, the only thing I've ever had to remove was on the left thumb, the little pad that goes around, and you can like change your views to like left or right. I had to remove those because there was a little bit of noise. Sometimes, you remember, I'd like go to pull on my yoke and the camera would like slightly shift upwards and to the left. Yeah. In the future, I want a Moza and a Honeycomb Bravo Light. I'm a Boeing fan. Nice. Very good. Banana cream cake. Make sure that the runway heading is selected and the course heading and not the ILS selected for an IAN approach. Read, whoever that was. That is a good idea by Johan, though. Make sure that the runway heading is selected. All right, look at us go. 30,500 now, climbing flight level 350. Looking good. I'm surprised we have absolutely no clouds so far. I'm a little bit shocked. Are there clouds in Nashville? Scattered at 25, scattered at 16. Okay. A few clouds here and there. When are we getting up into? It's just after Hawes or before Sutton. All right. Good. Live weather off? Nah, live weather's on, my man. Always. Live weather, live time. Always. You need to fly in the UK. It's been raining. Dude, we had a blast on Monday. We flew into the Vectors to Copenhagen event on Monday. Sheesh. Chat, how long were we holding for? What ended up being the hold? Somebody said they capped 40-something minutes or something? 40 or 45 minutes? We were in the hold on Monday afternoon. Turned into a Monday evening real quick. Other frequent updates to auto FPS? Yes. Especially if you're ticked on the beta version or wherever it is. There's somewhere where you can choose to be like on the beta version, I think. So I'm on the beta version. We're on test 5 of 0.4.5.6. Lilo Pilot, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. So that's what it was? Yes. Wait, what? What is my longest stream? The longest flight that we've done, like, lengthwise, was London Heathrow to San Diego in the Anybuilds 350 when it first released. That's been our longest, like, nautical mile-wise flight. We've had a few other close ones. Oslo to Vancouver was another really long one. We did Tokyo to San Francisco. That's another long one. Yeah. You flew out without knowing? Ah, got you. Auto FPS got taken over by a new developer, and man, there's like an update every week now. There is. Yeah, it's good news. It means it's getting some love in TLC. I mean, you have to think about it, Cool Calm Casey, or I'm just going to call you Casey. Think about how much the sim is being changed, right? All the little updates to the sim, the betas, the sim updates, the world updates. The sim is always changing. They're always updating the sim. So we need somebody staying on top of that. You know, there's a lot of people like myself included that basically rely on Auto FPS to make sure that the sim is running as smooth as possible at all times, right? Check the screenshots I put in Discord of London Heathrow at midday today. Vatsim was popping, no event either. Midday for you, which is like probably supper time, UK time, it's insanely busy, man. Yeah. Any tips for a smooth experience on FS24? Depends on your PC specs, really, man. I feel like that's going to really play a massive role. Also, my number one tip and tips and tricks for Microsoft 2024 is you don't have to have everything on ultra or high for the sim to look good. You can run everything on medium and turn off the things that you don't need. If you're flying commercial aircraft, turn off grass, turn off the trees, or put everything to low, not off, but grass to low, tree to low, bushes to low, rocks to low. Turn off fauna, which is the last very option in the settings page. If you scroll all the way down, you'll see fauna. If you turn fauna off, you're immediately gaining 5 to 10 FPS. So configuring your sim properly for your PC specs is very important, especially with 2024. That's one thing that I've noticed. It wasn't so important in 2020. You could kind of just do whatever in 2020 and it didn't feel like you were getting worse performance, like very minor performance gains or losses. Whereas with this simulator, I feel like even just turning a couple things down or off is a drastic improvement in performance. Middays in 1,200 hours, there was almost 90 departures at one point. I wonder if there was an event or something going on. Huh. Is Auto FPS better than the in-game dynamic FPS settings? Yes. Night and day. Night and day. I mean, GSX gets an update every few days and the reaction is a wee bit different. Yeah, well. Just flown into Newcastle, overcast and scattered rain. Damn. We'll be flying in the UK today. Thinking about getting a higher VRAM card. Smart. Smart. I am in the process of building out a new PC right now, and I'm really trying to hold off buying a GPU until we get word of the 5080 Super. It's rumored to be 24 gigs. It's rumored to be out by the end of the year. There's a lot of, yeah. No events. London controller Jamie was Heathrow director, always draws traffic. Oh, yes, correct. Man, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. The UK guys, the amount of support that the UK guys give fellow UK streamers is insane. It's almost like its own niche in a niche. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like if you want to, if you're a UK, if you live in the UK and you want to be a flight sim YouTuber or Twitch streamer, I feel like it's almost like a cheat code. They support each other so much. And I mean, dude, you go and you watch like a Kenko stream, or you go watch a Jamie or a Chewy stream, 500-600 people, and it doesn't move. There's 550 people watching the departure. There's 550 people while he's at cruise altitude. There's 550 people watching when he lands. It's like they just stick together like glue. And the amount of support, the amount of donations, gifted members, it's insane, man. It's literally insane. The UK guys are probably the best group of like supporting cast to content creators, if that makes sense. Cap, how long is the flight and are you looking to do on Saturday? Saturday's flight, we already have it locked in. Saturday, we're doing Newark to Madeira, United 7-3 MAX. United. Not sure if you're like me, but I enjoy seeing the clouds more than ortho while flying. I agree. Yeah, I like a little mix of both. I like having some clouds, but then I also like seeing like the ortho peek through the clouds and stuff like that. Yeah. It's a shame that VATSIM UK doesn't have a great amount of controllers, but when it does, such a small island has great VATSIM coverage. I think it's just because it's so busy, Jordan. People don't want to log on because it's so damn busy. 7.3 Max to Madeira? Correct. It's a real-world flight. Real-world United op, my friend. They send the Max all the way down to Madeira from Newark. So it should be a fun one. Hey, look, some clouds, as we were just speaking of them. My brother flew on a 767-400 there in August. Nice. Meanwhile, you're the only flight sim I follow, even being in the UK. Damn, really, Strody? Interesting. Well, thank you. Appreciate you. Why does my trim not work on the PMGG 7.3? Not sure. Sonny, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Kevin, what's up, my man? Good to see you as well, dude. Welcome. Hope you're well. You couldn't pay me to do transatlantic in a narrow body. My mom did Toronto to Lisbon in an A321neo, and she said it wasn't bad, actually. She said it wasn't bad at all. It was about 6.5 hours. 6.5, 7 hours on a 321neo. I don't know if, like, it would be tough, but to be fair, like, I've flown across Canada 5.5 hours to Vancouver from Ottawa on a MAX8, so could make it happen. When I use my keyboard for elevator trim, it doesn't do anything. Huh. For someone 6'2", I'd hate for that. Hey, man, I'm 6'2" as well, buddy. We make it happen. Make it happen. I also sit down for a living, so it might be a little bit different, Vine. Like, having to sit somewhere for like 6 hours, I'm like, ah, shucks. It's like I'm at home streaming for the day. Now, my chair is much more comfortable than sitting in a aircraft seat where you don't know the person beside you and you're fighting for the armrest. But, you know, 4 hours is max for narrow body flying. 4 hours, yeah. Booked Vegas next year, Virgin Atlantic 787. Nice. Very nice. You should have booked it. You should have waited to see. Well, never mind, because it's in Minneapolis next year. I was going to say FS Expo in Vegas again, but I'm a professional sitter. My man. Captain, today the new monitor, a lovely 240 hertz. Nice. Very good. Buddy of mine is buying, he got the PlayStation Pro. He doesn't want to go the PC route, so he got the PlayStation Pro, which can do 120 FPS and 4K, and he's buying a 120 hertz TV, gaming TV, which I didn't know existed, which is pretty cool. Usually people our height would love the aisle seats, but thanks to being an av geek, we always get the window seat. Correct. And then we always get screwed over by the bulkhead. But you know what, Vine? I would rather have the bulkhead that I can kind of lean up against and give me that extra, I don't know, 3 to 6 inches of room than being out on the aisle. Now, the aisle's nice because you can stretch out that one leg. You can get her nice and stretched out. But you always have people walking up and down the aisle, banging into you, hitting you. Yeah. Have you ever flown with Flare? I have never flown with Flare IRL. One of my best friends growing up is a captain at Flare, but I've never flown on Flare. I've been bugging him, well, probably every month. Hey, let me go flying with you. Hey, what do we need to do? What type of security clearances do I need to get? How do we make this happen? You're the captain. It's your airplane. How do I get in the cockpit and film some videos with you? You and the girlfriend are actually getting married during Vegas trip, so she'd appreciate an FS Expo. Nice. Hey, baby, we're going to go get married, but then right after we got to go to the FS Expo. Was in Toronto on the way back to London Heathrow, say Aer Lingus do a flight back Dublin on an A321neo. Yeah, dude, it's becoming very popular. It's becoming very popular to send narrow bodies across the Atlantic. It just wasn't possible with the previous engines, but the new engines, the Neos, the CFMs on the MAX8, it's allowing these airplanes to fly for just that much longer. Now, I'm with you on that one. I think I might be a little bit freaked out on a narrow body across the Atlantic, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Flew Flare a few weeks ago. I'll never do it again. Plane was roasting with no AC. Uh-oh. Flying to Sharm el Sheikh again. Last year, 5 hours in economy and narrow body, horrible. This year, business class booked. We've learned our lesson. Nice. Very nice. I'm a big fan of purchasing an economy class ticket and upgrading with my points to business class. Huge fan of that. I try and do that all the time. Honeymoon with Cap Canada XP72. Correct. Yes. Hey Cap, would you consider doing a flight from Johannesburg to Cape Town on the Phoenix 320 South African Airways? We've done that flight before. And yes, we'll most likely do it again. Correct. If you look at the seat dimensions of wide bodies and narrow bodies in economy, they are about the same. The difference is the premium and the first class. Correct. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. That's sort of the purpose of them. Hyper-efficient planes that allow operators to get in the markets that would be overserved with bigger planes. See YYZ to Copenhagen, for example. Yep, it's very true, my friend. Very true. It's quite a shift. It's been quite a shift into smaller aircraft crossing the Atlantic and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, Pilot, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Honeymoon cap. Pissed that Southwest is getting rid of open seating. Used to fly them a lot. Delta almost the same amount now. I'm just gonna fly Delta only. I wonder how many people are also going to be doing that, Maxim, to be honest with you. I feel like a lot of people are going to be doing that. Done YVR to CDG on the 350 a few times. It'd be cool to see that stream of long haul. Shall be visiting the Discord. Nice. Very nice. I'll be flying to Chicago to Maui IRL in a few months, looking for the 4-hour hop to Seattle, Portland, then 5 to 6 hour minimum on a 7.3 MAX8. At least you'll be in a newer airplane, right?
Lizard, lizard, lizard,
lizard,
lizard, lizard, lizard, lizard, lizard,
lizard, lizard, lizard. We're gonna get extra row seats for the flight. Virgin wants 85 pounds per seat per flight, so it won't be damn. Yeah, that's a lot. That adds up very quickly. Check. You know what I like to do, Strody? Check like the day that you check in. So like West, I don't know how it works over there, but here, like if you're flying like WestJet, Air Canada, if like the day of your flight, if you go to like, or whatever, 24 hours before, if you have the app on your phone, you can check into the flight. They usually offer like an insanely discounted rate if there's business class open. That's usually how I get it. I remember when I flew down to Houston for the for FS Expo, that's exactly how it was. I woke up in the morning, my flight was at like, I don't know, 10 a.m. or something like that. Woke up in the morning, looked at my phone, saw that there was like a bunch of open seats, clicked on it, and it was like, I can't even remember, dude. It was less than $100. It was something like 65 or 70 something dollars to upgrade to business class on the A220. So I did that, and I feel that was worth it. Can't remember the last time I flew longer than 2 hours. I'm 6'5" with 2 back surgeries. I'd have to go premium economy or business, or I'd be wrecked, so I stay local mostly. Yeah, no doubt. Bobo, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Yeah, it can definitely be a pain in the ass, that's for sure. Also, Seat Guru is a great little website. You can go to Seat Guru, and people will put like, you know, the comments. You can even search by airline, and people will say like, you know, avoid this section, or avoid these 2 seats. Here's the best seat, blah, 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 blah. They're good. Welcome back, Bubble. Hope you're well, man. Last minute seat works well on KLM flights too. Nice. Very good. Very good, very good. You fly exclusively United and Southwest, and now all the time changes. It's basically only going to be flying United. Yeah. I feel like United and Delta offer better perks as well. They have like the Sky Miles and all the other things going on. I don't know if Southwest has any of that. They might. But I feel like you get much better perks flying on United and Delta. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. The 4-hour flight to the west coast in a 7.3 NG, and who knows, they may change it to a MAX to an NG. There's an option to fly nonstop at a 787, but it's 4 to 500 difference. Damn. American needs to catch up. I feel like American's good too, but what's the flight tonight? Not sure yet, Vine. Not sure. Probably some Air Canada out of Toronto. I just don't know where we're going yet. Or Air Canada into Toronto for the Thursday event. We've missed the last 2 Thursday events in Toronto, so we'll be back in Toronto. Somewhere out of Toronto tonight. Now, it'd only be one leg, Jordan. One leg. I was thinking maybe Toronto, Quebec City, or Toronto to Halifax, but I'm not sure. We may go down to the States. May go Toronto somewhere, or somewhere to Toronto. Chicago to Toronto's not bad. We did Toronto to Chicago a couple of weeks ago, about a month ago, in the 777. So 3 weeks ago. American Airlines feels like a cartoon dragon head of a 3-headed dragon with Delta and United. Yeah. Hey, Cap, I made a flight to Pasto Airport in Colombia. Incredible approach in an A319 with many mountains. Nice. Very good. Might have to check that one out. Does Air Canada have Wi-Fi now? I'm not sure. I know that they were getting Starlink. I don't know if it's installed on all their airplanes yet. I'm going to say no. But I do know that they were getting Starlink. Air Canada and WestJet were both getting Starlink. American is typically cheaper than United and Delta, but free Wi-Fi plus seatback screens with Bluetooth coming across United and Delta with better seats. Honestly, American is like flying Spirit. Huh. I've never flown American. I've flown Delta. I've flown United a ton. I've never flown American Airlines. Yeah, Air Canada does have it, but they're all moving over to free Wi-Fi, Vine. So Air Canada and WestJet are... all their planes are getting retrofitted with whatever I just said what it was. I can't remember. Check your previous message. I don't see it. Oh, Cat, maybe Monday you can do Mombasa, Kenya? Maybe. When able, check Providenciales, Turks and Caicos. There's freeware, really pretty. Okay. Are you doing the Madeira flight with real time because the flight leaves at 8 p.m.? Yeah, it leaves 8 p.m., flies through the night, and then they probably land now. We'll probably do an early morning departure out of Newark so that we can get like a sunset arrival into Madeira or something. Something along those lines. Jack, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to put some tunes on for you. And I will be right back.
What's up with it, vanilla face? Captain, why Vinav so messed up in MAX8? I hit top of descent and it dropped 5,000 FPM like we on roller coaster. I freak out and had to max spoiler or we overspeed and die. I don't know why iFly make Vinav like you have engine failure. Wow! Whoa! Way! What?
All right, friends, we're back. Thank you for that. Bung fan, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Mr. Wayward, good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Did you manage to bind the autopilot disengage the TCA in the iFly Max? I did, yes. Should all fly into MSP tonight. No bias here. Worth the WestJet. Could do Toronto, Minneapolis, but they do that in the RJs. I just missed a Tangia. Uh-oh. What did said Tangia say? It was from Brody. Says, Jesus Christ. Why VNAV so messed up in the MAX8? I hit top of descent, dropped 5,000 people per minute. Like, here comes a roller coaster. I freak out. Had to max spoiler and overspeed and die. Don't know why the iFly makes the VNAV like an engine failure. So what I can suggest if you're flying the iFly, especially in 24 right now, is if you go to the VNAV page. Is it VNAV page? Yeah, if you go to the third page or the Econ Descent, you have the Descend Now button. I suggest doing that when you're about 5 to 10 miles from your top of descent. Hit the Descend Now button, and that will help tremendously. Okay, we're back just in time. Memphis Center, 32.5. 13255. SimCFI, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. 3255. Memphis Center, good afternoon. Southwest 1130, flight level 350.
Southwest 30, Memphis Center, good afternoon, radar contact.
Got some bad news. I'm unable to catch the Turkish A330 due to college Sunday. Will be better in MNG one because I know they come on Sundays, but we never had a 330 for a while. Nice. Going to Key West. Nice. Cap, have a good 777 freighter route you can do sometime. I'll throw it in flight suggestions. Perfect. Thank you. That's actually a cool flight. I bet Mr. Sim CFI has done that one a few. Mr. Sim CFI, how many times have you done Toronto to Minneapolis? Probably more than you can count, right? I'm willing to bet. Probably use the mobile carrier for Wi-Fi on planes, maybe using Rogers or Bell, not in Canada. I'm not sure. He goes, it's up there. That or the Toronto to Montreal turn or Toronto, Quebec City. DC and LaGuardia still take the cake? Of course, yes, absolutely. Perfect little RJ flight. Have you ever flown the River Visual in real life, SimCFI? Like, have you got to fly it, or is it a captain's only approach? I don't even know. Looking through the new XP features, it's a pretty cool feature. You use the handcrafted OMDB with custom objects. Looks quite nice. Very good. Flight Sim Life, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. It used to be cap only, but it's changed for us. I've done it. It's cool, but I think the RNAV X-Ray LaGuardia 3.1 is harder. Yeah, I would agree with that one. Plus, it's like garbage, so. Just want to see your dual engine start. I was obsessed with seeing my beloved A330s in person as I love them too. But the 330 doesn't do a dual start. I was expecting a custom airport from a weather update. Oh.
Memphis Center, good.
La Garbaggio.
You're about 45 miles east southeast, Big D, flight level 340.
La Garbaggio. Garbanzo beans.
Giant 832, Memphis Center.
You like LaGuardia way more than Newark, though? Yeah. Did you ever get overnights in New York? That'd be kind of cool. Expensive, though. I love the A330. It's one of my favorite airplanes. Generally, they're one of the best sounding and large-sized airplanes I ever see at Luton. Yep. I don't think anybody likes Newark crewer packs. Also, Cap, do you have betas enabled? If so, you can use some more Q400 ops pretty soon. I can't remember. I think I'm on the beta of X-Plane. I don't know. Looks like we're finally getting a little bit of cloud cover up here, though. We found the clouds, chat.
Southwest 2726, descend via the Chesney to arrival, landing north, national altimeter 2985.
Descend via the Chesney
landing
to arrival
north.
and Nashville landing north, and altimeter is 2985 for Southwest 2726.
270 at 6.
726, Roger. You can expect runway 2 left.
Chat. I told you.
Was that 02 left for Southwest 2726?
See, that's what we already had programmed, but chat didn't listen to me. Bad chat. Bad chat. Bad. Hold on. Yeah, didn't like that for some reason. Arrivals, you, execute. There we go. That's better. That looks better. Not your fault, you listen to us. Maybe. Maybe. All right, top of descent 161. Cap, do you have a fixed streaming schedule or just random days? Nope, it's fixed, Karl. You can put exclamation point schedule in chat. 2 streams on Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So the stock A330 had a very big system death update in visuals. Nice. He kept you arm the approach when doing an RNAV in the iFly Max. No, you leave it in LNAV VNAV. You only arm approach on the Airbus when doing an RNAV. Alright, chat. The question now is Khalifa OG or Caribbean Breeze? Which one? Khalifa OG or Caribbean Breeze? Caribbean Breeze is Pineapple Fruze crossed with Sherbet crossed with Biscotti. And Khalifa OG is Khalifa Kush crossed with OG Kush. Caribbean Breeze or Khalifa OG? I see Breeze. Khalifa. Caribbean. Alright, we're going Caribbean. Sure you want to listen to chat? Yeah. You're going to let me down again. Save the breeze for when we go south? I mean, we're coming from south. God, that smells so good. Hard to explain the smell of this one. It smells like pineapples mixed with like ripened fruit and gas. Bixby, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. ACAP currently flying a Delta 350 from Vienna to LA, 10 hours in the air so far, about an hour and a half to go. Nice. That's a long one, dude. That is a long one. Do you like buttered shavings? I don't even know what that is, sir. After on a flight into the flight suggestions, please consider it when you are back in the 777. Freighter, I truly believe it will make a great Monday stream. All right, sounds good, man. Thank you. Buttered shavings. You use butter to shave. Is that an actual thing? Does the glide path diamond show up automatically in an RNAV? Yes. I believe so. It's been a while since I've shot an RNAV in the MAX. Nairobi to Dubai Central Airport. Dubai Central Airport? Which one's that? Freight airplanes I want to see depends on what airport I go to, but if I go to Heathrow, I'm going to go for the 777. Nice. Stumped, I don't know what I'm missing. There is an RNAV GP, doesn't seem to be working in my iFly Max. Have you only tried it at one airport? Or have you tried it at multiple airports and it's not working? If you've only tried it at one airport, it might just be that airport being a little bit weird. What happened to our music? Look at those clouds. Very birdie. We are 120 miles from top of descent, chat. Do you use any mods for performance? Andrew, yes. I use Auto FPS. Auto FPS. I've tried multiple and reinstalled the Max as well as nav data. Are you in 2024 or 2020, Jonas? It could just be a 2024 thing. They yeet coconuts at you? Interesting.
Southwest 2882, descend via the Chesney to arrival, landing north. Memphis altimeter, Nashville altimeter 2985.
2985, descend via the Chesney to arrival, landing north, Southwest 2882. Thanks.
And you can expect runway 2 left.
2 left, Southwest 2882, appreciate it.
Put a flight suggestion, EGMC to LPFR. It's the flight I've been suggesting since 2022. Have I not done it yet? Where the hell is LFPR? LPFR, sorry. Can I blame Dan for that one, 777? Keep over to use it too. Yeah, Andrew, if you're in the Discord, go over to the views and info section of the Discord, and you can see how I have my settings. We spoke about this earlier briefly, but 2024 is very sensitive with how you have your settings. And honestly, for me, I would just prefer to have lower settings in general and have better performance. He owes me 500 pennies. But, I mean, there's interest on that, so he's definitely up to, like, 600 pennies now. We got to put interest rates on that. This is 2024, sir. Interest rates on everything. Wait, we're in 2025 now. Never mind. Still interest rates on everything. Alright, chat, we're going to be next to get our clearance. To descend. Pilot Toe Towel. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Dan took enough flames. It's Schmitty's turn. Well, Dan's here to at least defend himself most of the time. Smitty hasn't been here in over a year. Might be time to replace the damaged Smitty emoji, to be honest with you. You're doing Orange Crush Smalls. Nice. Are you in Canada, Biscoff? It got busy week for you. Nice. Good to hear. What happened to Smitty? He kind of just moved on, dude, from Flight Sim and hanging out and stuff. He retired. And he just started using his time for, he likes to travel and go, like, train spotting and stuff. You live in Belgium? Jesus. How the hell do you get weed in Belgium? Is it legal there? Or do you go to the Netherlands? The fact that I've got an 8-big GPU doesn't help? Yeah, I got you. Yeah. No, Tingo, that's something that you probably made up in your own brain, like I'm sure you do a lot of other things. Ken and Jen, good to see you, my friends. Welcome back. Have a 4-hour doctor. Home, so should be able to hang out. Wait. Oh, you have a 4-hour drive. I was like, wait, doctor? What? Your sister brings it? Hey, nice. My fiance's from Belgium, Biscoff. Her and her family. Somewhere close to Liège.
Southwest 873. Descend via the Chesney to arrival, landing north, Nashville altimeter 2985.
Ruben, what's up, man? 5 months. Appreciate you, buddy. Cap, how can I fix the stuttering in Microsoft when I try to fly over more destinations, the game starts stuttering? Use add-on linker. If you're having issues flying over airports, use add-on linker. The problem persists where if you fly over a third-party airport in 2024, this bug was in 2020 for quite a while as well. If you fly over a third-party airport in 2024, it doesn't dump the data correctly. So every time you fly over a third-party airport on your flight, your performance starts diminishing. Use add-on linker and only install the sceneries that you plan on using that day or that session. That is the best, in my opinion. Thank you again for 5 months, Ruben. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, man. Incredibly kind, dude. Appreciate you, buddy. Auto FPS works for the most part. It's just whenever landing, I get huge lag spikes over that. No other complaints. Andrew, try and turn your trees, grass, bushes, and rocks to low, and then also turn off fauna. And if you're really still having problems, try turning road traffic down to like 30-35%. That should help as well. You live in the edge? Very cool, Xfer. Mofo, what's up, my man? I'm going to start calling you Butterball. Not because you're fat or anything, just because butter, you know, Butterball. Enjoying the stream from the WestJet Lounge here in Calgary. Where are you going, good sir? Somebody's traveling today. That is my least favorite city in the world for no other reason than I've had more packages get lost than anywhere else in the world. Probably a great city, though. Because yeah, I'm fat. And you can't be. You don't eat butter. There's no way. Butter is the source of fat. If you do not eat butter, you are not fat. It's factual at this point. You're going to Saskatoon. Oh, buddy, turn around and go home. It's not... Whatever's going on in Saskatoon, it's not worth it. Trust me. As somebody that has been to Saskatoon more than once, I can confirm nothing good goes on there. Fixed my trim on the PMDG. Nice. What ended up causing it, Aviator? Obi-Wan, thanks for the subscription, man. Welcome aboard.
Descend via the Chesney to arrival, landing north, Nashville altimeter 2985.
Chesney 2 landing north, 2985. We'll expect 2 left. Thanks. Southwest 1130.
Better.
You're flying to Nashville? We are. And we are 42 miles from top of descent. So, if we pull open our charts... flights, we're actually going to change this. We're now landing 2 left.
Southwest 2726, flighting 090, descend and maintain 3000.
Actually, I should have just gone no transition from final.
3000 Southwest 2726.
There we go. So we see that we need to be at Tuppy, 210 knots, 4,000 feet. Perfect. No, we're landing 2 left. Departing 2 right, probably. He Captain started flying on VATSIM. How do I get good at talking to the controllers? Practice.
34.5 for 360.
Practice, practice, practice. You're not going to get better if you're not practicing. I didn't understand, Cap. How does the add-on linker help, and how can I download it when I use it? So if you go to flightsim.to, Just search for add-on linker. And I would watch some tutorials online, Babaji. There's some great tutorials online of how to use add-on linker, and I think that that would help tremendously. Marketplace updated, and it's just Captain Sim and MS Scenery. Trash. Yep, Creative Pilot for the third time. Yes, we're flying to Nashville, BNA. Traveling there monthly for the last 15 years, I completely agree. Do you have family there, or are you going for work, mofo? That's your local airport? Nice. I hate M Scenery more than Captain Sim. I mean, they're all trash. M Scenery, Captain Sim, Breedoc, Latin VFR, it's all garbage. They all suck from the garbage siphon all the same.
That's set push to start your discretion. Give me a call ready for taxi. You can expect.
Also got access to the PMG forums on my account. Use them now to keep an eye out for 747 updates. Yep. Well, if nobody buys their products, then they'll never... It's kind of hard to keep developing products if you're not getting paid for anything. Go for work? Damn. Well, at least work is paying for everything then. At least you get to go on an airplane. What's funny is I'm landing at BNA and Microsoft 24 right now. Nice. We are 16 miles from our top of descent. We're going to see Jeb Brooks after this in Greenville. I don't know if we've ever been to Greenville. Have we, chat? That's true, just flew in from Cologne on your Q400? My man. Were you in front of the props or behind the prop? There's something special about sitting up right up against that prop. I love it, dude. Hope Flight FX E145 released by the end of the year, and I hope it's good because the Sim Federation one isn't. Correct. Yeah. Doesn't he live in Greensboro? Yeah, that's what it is. Greensboro. Greensville. Wait. Maybe he's in Greensboro. I could be wrong. All right, 8 miles till descent. Like I said, with this aircraft, you're going to hit the descend now button between 5 and 10 miles from your top of descent. Then that's going to shallow out that descent rate. It's not going to be so nasty initially. So you hit the descend now button, you'll see the speed start to roll back slightly. I don't know why it's going to 252, to be honest with you, but whatever, that's fine. We are the last in line. And then you'll see the nose kind of tip itself over. It should be descending. It's not right now, but it kind of should be descending. Hopefully it doesn't just fall out of the sky when we actually reach top of descent. Oh, yeah, usually it helps, chat, if you do descend now and then you reset your altitude. Usually that helps. And then you altitude intervene. Usually that helps a little bit. All right, 4,000 feet is what we're descending to. Very good, very good. Those are two different places? I know, I'm stupid, sorry. Remember, streamers are not smart. Unless you're a real pilot and you're streaming. You're probably smarter. Yeah, but when you fly the MD-11, as soon as it gets updated for 2024, we're waiting for that update. It should be soon. I mean, that is another plane we can just go fly in 2020. Could add that to the list of airplanes as well. All right, ILS 2 left, 021 on this guy. Chat, I got a new mouse yesterday, and I really like it.
2882.
I forget what it's called. Hold on, it says it on the bottom. What is it?
390 down to 3000.
The Glorious Model O. The Glorious Model O. I really like it. All right, 021021, good. ILS frequency 1099. 1099. Flip it. 1099. Flip it. Good.
Southwest 2726, flighting.
Auto brake, we're going to go position 2.
050
And minimums.
2726.
ILS 799. Barrow minimums.
Southwest 712, Roger, runway 2 right, taxi via Tango 6, Juliet Hotel.
Apparently that doesn't work. That works. 799 on our barrel min. Good. All right, everything is set up. Yes, so you see if you start your descent about 5 or 10 miles before your actual descent, it gets rid of that crazy nose over action. And we've been descending nicely at like 2,100 feet per minute. Just landed into a stormy Key West. I think my passengers need medical attention. Nice. You're stupid in from Canada. Oh, shit. I'm going to say sayonara now. Have to leave shortly to pick up the kids from school. Hopefully I'll catch the stream later on. Take care, Ian. Have a great night, man, if I don't catch you. Hopefully I'll see you on Saturday. I'm relearning the 7.3 and 777 because I took 8-month break from Flight Sim because my Xbox was so bad, and I have a really bad memory, but I remember most of it. Nice. Yeah, I feel like it's like riding a bike when you get back into flying some of these airplanes, right? Very nice, Sólríkt. Very, very nice. How do you get multiplayer? Put exclamation point VATSIM. VATSIM in chat. Exclamation point VATSIM.
26, clear visual approach, runway 2
This is my primary reason why I don't play on Xbox, being able to use the Phoenix and the iFly, which I want all those trash devs serving the Xbox market. Correct. Like I was saying, I think like a week or two ago, getting into Flight Sim on Xbox is a great like introduction to Flight Sim, but you're truly not going to unlock the full potential until you can fly online or with high quality third-party aircraft of your choice, right? They made any PMDG 7.3s in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 yet? Not yet. We're still waiting for the PMDG 7.3 in 2024. The A350 is your favorite plane? Nice. I don't really have a favorite plane.
Southwest 330, flight level 380.
Southwest 330, minutes time, good afternoon, radar contact.
I like all airplanes. Unfortunately, I bought the 350 on the marketplace, so I can't use it in 2020. Really?
2 left, third land.
His favorite plane is the MAX. I do love the MAX.
Southwest 2726.
I do love me a good MAX. I do, I do. It's not on the 2020 marketplace? Are you sure? I feel like it is. I'm pretty sure when you bought the 350, you got a version for 2020, a version for 2024. That was like their big thing. Yeah, I would check onto that, Keeber. You definitely should be able to fly the 350 in both sims. Can't wait for the 7.5 and 7.6 to come out, man.
Southwest 873, flighting 090.
That's 7.5, dude. It just sucks that we're going to be waiting a while for the freighter variant. That's the only thing that upsets me with the 7.5 release is it's passenger only first, freighter variant down the line. I just want to fly freight with the 7.5, man. I mean, passenger ops are cool. We're just... We're very limited to who we can fly passenger 7.5s, right? You basically got United and you got Delta. Who else flies it? Jet2 retired theirs. I guess we got Iceland Air as well. Do they still fly the 7.5? I think so. Next time you're in Vancouver, you got to check out I Own a Point. Good walk under the spotting tip overhead of the final 8 left. Oh, I've been there, Clay. Yep. Very cool. You can go all the way out to the end of it. How is the performance of the iFly compared to the Phoenix? Is the PMGG better in terms of performance? Right, that's 3 airplanes. How is the iFly compared to the Phoenix? I would say it's probably close to Phoenix. I think PMDG has the best performance out of all 3 of them. Optimizations by PMDG are fantastic. Their aircraft are always the best performance FPS-wise. Condor still has them. You're right. Condor, yeah.
Southwest 2882, flighting
2985 on the altimeter. 2985. All right, pre-selected. FedEx and UPS, yeah. Well, as soon as the freighter comes out, yeah. Don't forget about the Canadian cargo company too. Whatever the hell they're called, I always forget. They fly the 7.5. Little Kappa started a few days ago learning to fly the Boeing. Nice aircraft. See you from Guatemala. You are an inspiration to learn more planes and flying in the sim. Very cool, Jose. Thanks for coming to hang out, man. We need to go fly in Guatemala. We need to go do those United Island hops. Cargo jet, thank you. The 350 on Xbox is only for 2024. Is it really? I fly both the PMGG and the iFly last week. Both planes are great. Looking forward to the update PMGG 7.3 and eventually get their 7.3 MAX. Yes. Yep. I wonder if that's what the update's taken so long for. Dank, what's up, man? Been a minute. Hope you're well, dude. Got you. Sorry. I forgot that he was flying on Xbox.
On to maintain flight level 290 and clear direct Rory.
I'm at flight level 290, direct Rory for
Southwest 2882 Nashville Airport.
Performance is horrid.
And 1213.
Wow.
I'm doing fast Southwest 2882.
2882, clear visual approach, runway 2 left.
Clear visual 2 left, Southwest 2882.
It'll take them a few months from the first 7.3 enters beta testing for 24. We should see the 7.4 coming out after.
2726, welcome to Nashville. You can exit right when able.
7.3 helped a lot, but it still needs to be better. Correct.
Bravo and Tango 2.
Definitely agree with you on that one.
Tango 2 for Southwest 2726.
All right, where are we parking in Nashville? Where are we parking, chat?
Southwest 2882, winds 270 at 6, runway 2 left, clear to land.
One of the Charlie gates. Charlie 21, Charlie 23, Charlie 25, any one of those gates. All right, 2985 is in. We're getting a little bit quick on that descent. I'm going to throw some speed brakes out for now.
Southwest 1130, flighting 090, descend and maintain 3000.
090 will descend 3000. Southwest 1130. All right, some vectors. 090, 3000. Good. What we'll do is we'll definitely chill on that. We'll go like 2,000 feet per minute. Should be fine.
Join the 2 left localizer.
And we'll put our speed to 240. Good. You're doing Luton and Glasgow? Nice. Hello there, my favorite plane. Nice to see you flying it again. Having a good landing, Cap. Thank you, Hyperia. Appreciate you, my friend. Welcome back. Am I excited for the 340? Do you want my honest answer, Blue Crayon? No, not really. Nobody flies the 340 anymore. It's another one of those planes where I feel like it's going to be hard to find routes for us to do. Not all that excited, to be completely honest with you.
Start your discretion. Give me a call ready for taxi. And
much more excited for the 7.5, Q4, 7.6. I like the Dominic Design B&A. I hope they update in the future to include the newly opened Concourse D extension. Concourse A is being entirely demolished in October, and damn, really? Interesting. Very interesting. Doesn't matter who the developer is, Tingo. It still runs through. It's very difficult to find ops in a 340 because nobody flies them anymore. Doesn't matter who makes them. Doesn't matter who makes the airplane. Tolis, PMDG, Phoenix, any builds. There suddenly aren't more routes because Tolis made an airplane over a different developer. I know logic is difficult sometimes. Perth to Johannesburg. That's a long flight. I don't know anyone flying the 300. Yeah, like I said, it's yeah. That's why I'm not that excited for the 340, to be honest with you. It'll be cool to have a 340 in the sim for sure, but again, the hardest part that I'm gonna have is finding routes to do. You guys know I don't do long hauls all that often. We do maybe like a long haul a week or a long haul every 2 weeks. So it's not, yeah, it's not that exciting for me, to be completely honest with you. I would much rather have A220, Q400, 7.5, like I said. Switzerland Edelweiss use the 300. There you go. Vienna Bournemouth was flown by European Cargo 340 600s.
Exit right when able. You can taxi to parking.
London to Mumbai. That's a long flight.
Right when you load.
It's a good thing about Flight Sim. You can simulate whatever you want. Correct. True. But as a content creator, it'd be a good flight for people who just fly whatever route they want and not real worlds. Correct. Yeah, I think it'll be cool. It'll be fun. I'm sure we'll check it out, but I just don't see it garnering regular use like our A320 or our 7.3s. I just don't see that happening. I just don't see it. All right, we're doing a flaps 30 arrival. VAP speed's going to be 148.
Delta 2825, leave airspace.
148 on our VAP speed.
You can change to Unicom. Have a good flight.
We're searching Delta 2825.
It's going to ask us if we have the airport in sight, which we do. There's the airport right there. We're slightly still high on the approach. We're descending as best we can.
Southwest 1130, flighting 050, join the 2 left localizer.
050 to join the 2 left localizer, Southwest 1130. All right, we'll arm localizer. Very good.
South 1130, the airport will be about 11 o'clock and 13 miles.
We got the airport, sorry, we got the airport in sight, Southwest 1130.
Southwest 1130, thanks. Cleared visual, runway 2 left.
Cleared visual, 2 left, Southwest 1130. It's not real world, how dare you? I mean, that's kind of the problem, Johan, right? Half a chat would be cool with it, but then the other half would be like, why are you doing this route? It doesn't make sense. This is not done in real world. All right, 220 on the speed. We're going to chill our descent rate out here a little bit. Move that down to like 1,200 feet per minute. Localizer's captured. Beautiful. We'll arm approach. Okay, it says glide slope captured as well, so I think we're good there. We'll go speed check. We'll go flaps 1. Roll down that speed to 190. We're currently on a... doesn't tell me. No problem.
Southwest 873, radar contact. I'm sorry, welcome to Nashville. You can taxi parking via Bravo Tango 2.
2 left. That's our runway, not this one. That is 2 center. If you look at the diagram.
Subject 901, your radar contact. Then you can descend at pilot.
All right, speed check, flaps 5 degrees. Boy, got us really coming in here quick. I'm going to roll the speed. I'm just going to set up final approach speed, 148. We're going to drop the gear now.
54, roger, runway 2 right.
Really got to start slowing her down. Make sure all of our lights are on. Everything's good up there. Good. Hear that trim wheel working overtime. All right, speed check, flaps 10 degrees.
Southwest 1130, wind 300 at 8. Now runway 2 left, third left.
2 left, third lane, Southwest 1130, thanks. Speed check, flaps 15 degrees. Alrighty, in and armed, speed check, flaps 25 degrees. This is going to be a spicy approach, chat, I can already tell. Look at those winds. 17 knot, quartering cross, 20 knot now. Speed check, flaps 30. Landing flaps set. Alrighty, landing checklist, gear down, 3 green, flaps are 30 and indicated, ground spoilers are armed with a green light. Cabin crew's been advised, you guys have been advised. Alrighty, friends. That is a nasty crosswind right now. My airplane.
1,000.
My throttles. Oh boy. Hang on, chat. She gonna get spicy. Sounds rough. Let's get it. Recording? No, we have another flight. We are getting bounced around like crazy. Kind of settling down a little bit.
400.
Still a nasty crosswind.
And which approach is that for?
The RNAV
300. Approaching minimums. 200.
Don't worry about glide slope. You can see Pappies. We're 2 white, 2 red.
Glide slope.
Continue.
Subject 901, roger, after Nashville.
Glide slope.
Quiverick, Gilmy.
Glide slope. 50. Glide slope. 40. 30. 20. 10.
All right, hold it, chat. Kick it over. Perfect. Nose down gently. Aileron into wind. Reversers are opened. Holy squirrely. We're good. Go around? Nah. Just send it. Ended up actually being a really good landing. 70 knots, reverser stowed, onto the brakes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Smashville. Boy.
Southwest 1130, welcome to Nashville. You can taxi parking via Bravo and Tango 2.
Bravo Tango 2, thanks for GC, man. We'll see you soon. Southwest 1130.
Thanks for your company, appreciate it.
Okay, no worries. Alrighty, Bravo Tango 2. I think that's left and then right. Yes, left and then right. Alright, ground spoilers and flaps going clean. God damn, that was spicy, chat. Sheesh. Kind of an unstable approach, to be honest with you. Kind of all over the place. I really can't wait for the native version of this airplane in 2024. I feel like it just... There's too much going on with this airplane on approach. It's just too all over the place. It's not as stable as it is in the 2020 version when flying it. It doesn't feel nearly as stable It feels way too, I don't know what the right word is, dynamic maybe? Like it's you can tell that like the updated wind from 2024, and you can kind of like mess with all the control surfaces and stuff with all the wind. I feel like it's pretty gnarly
300
on this aircraft.
Heading runway 2 right, there for takeoff.
But that was a good landing. We'll take that all day long. 105 on the G, 112 foot per minute. Says 2.78 left side slip. Probably makes sense. Gamer Pro, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Do I have a cat? No, I have a dog. He was just here a second ago. He walked behind me. It's a little too sensitive in the wind. It's way too sensitive in the wind. And again, that's just because 2024 has a different wind model, right? Everything is... There's a lot more control surfaces that the wind can touch. And it's very clear. It's kind of a hassle. It's a little bit of a pain. It's difficult to fly a smooth approach if there's any type of wind. I mean, you saw that. Like, we were all over the place. It also doesn't help that the glide slope and the PAPIs don't correlate here at this airport. So you have the airplane yelling at you, glide slope, but your PAPIs say you're 3 white, 1 red. It's weird. What happened to the Henry cam? Haven't had it for a while. Where are you going, buddy? He's like pacing back and forth. Henry? Are you good? What are you doing? Come here. Come here. What are you doing? You want to come say hi, chat? Come on. Up. Come on, up. Good boy. Hi, Hinky. We have to taxi. Hi, Hen. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. You down? You down? Good boy. Good boy. Damn, he's big. Henry is getting massive, man. He's a big doge. Alright, I said Charlie 25, which is going to be on the side. Charlie 25, no. Southwest, good. Alright, upstairs, APU Jen is on, bleeds are on. Gens are on. Good. Senior is still a bit borked with the pit of doom off the right there. Is it not like that? I thought it was like that in real life. Yeah, I know that it's like that in the 2020 version as well.
Sorry, FedEx 63, roger, runway 2 left, taxi via Charlie 4, Alpha 1.
Charlie 4, Alpha 1 will be...
You're feeling sad. Well, that's no good, man. I hope you feel better. Feel better. Alright, taxi lights are off. Henry is now laying in his bed. Doesn't look smooth, just a steep pit. Got you. I'm not sure. I've never been to Nashville IRL. I can't comment on it. Alright, here's our gate, Charlie 25. Is that the new terminal over there that somebody was mentioning? Or no? Nah, it's way too sensitive in the sim. There's too many things going on. I'm not, like, I obviously haven't flown it in real life, but I'm just going off of what the airplane felt like in 2020 compared to what it flies like in 2024. I much prefer flying this aircraft in 2020 than I do in 2024. I can 100% say that with certainty. And that's just me. I'm not saying you're right or you're wrong for the way that if you enjoy. Just for me, it's definitely oversensitive. It's very twitchy in 2024. Park brake is on. Good. Upstairs, APU's on. Gens are on. Bleeds are on. Very good. Engine number 1 is off. Engine number 2 is off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Smashville. Isolation valve is open. Hydraulic pumps A and B are off. Probe heats can go off. We've got the window heat off here as well. Don't need that on. That's good. Yaw dampers can go off. Fuel pumps can go off. And anti-collision light can go off as well. Very good. Very good, my friends. Everything is looking fine and dandy there. Beautiful. Let's go to GSX. Let's request deboarding. We'll turn the sounds down. We'll jump outside. We'll get a little bit of some views. Hoop, hoop. There we go, and we'll jump over to this side, and we'll go like this, and we'll spin it around like such, and we'll go like this, and we'll come in here, and we'll go like that, and there we have it. There's our beautiful Southwest 7.3 MAX getting deboarded. Very nice, very nice. We'll end our flight over here. Finish. Okay. Close. Good. All right. Greetings from the mega cap raging. I missed this. However, I have a question. Have you personally checked out BFU 2.0? No. We flew it all week last week, and then the update came out on Tuesday, the day after we had flown it all week. Within the next couple of weeks, we'll be back to the Phoenix. Probably not next week, probably the following week. We'll be back in the Phoenix. So we'll get it all ready to go by then, and hopefully we'll... I've heard good things about it. People have been saying that it's running well. BNA over to... Where are we going to? KGPR? Is that where we're going? No. Greenville. Greenville. What's the iCow code? KGSP. That's where we're going. All right.
Good afternoon,
And KBNA to KGSP. Is that what it is? KGSP.
1236 Center, Roger. You got a runway preference?
And we're in the MAX8.
I'd like to go off 2 right if possible. American 1236.
Here. And 161 passengers on this leg, friends. This is a pretty short leg. I think flight time's about 45-50 minutes on this next leg. So significantly shorter than the last leg that we just did. We'll send that off. If you want to make sure you're on the same route, the route command has been updated. 50 minutes on the flight time is what SimBrief has given us, chat. 50 minutes for the next leg. Up at 29,000 feet. Okay, that one's done. So honestly, we'll just keep the same call sign. We'll just go 11:30.
Thank you very much for your help. Have a good day.
Someone snagged the real flight. Where's that? Okay. We will go here, pre-file, XM,
23 approach.
file, good. We will disconnect and reconnect, good. And we'll come down here, go to there, go to there, go to there.
Got me cleared out F23, FJ
901. 38M, good. Fly now, Microsoft. Good. Banner should be updated. Actually, some thunderstorms along the way as well, so should get some good cloud visuals out the window. Very good. Mr. Forger, good to see you, man. How does Microsoft run so well? What video card are you using? You put exclamation point specs. I'm using a 3080. Hey, I'm going to a new school this month and everything is different, so I'm terrified. Nah, you'll be fine, man. You'll be fine. Coming from somebody who changed schools quite frequently. I did 2 schools in elementary and 3 schools in high school, so you'll be good, man. Try moving the joystick sensitivity slider in the AFB from the middle to its mislabeled min. Actually means max sense. Hold on, I already have that set somewhere. Systems page, application preferences, nope. Sim menu, where is it? Excuse me. Where is it in here? Is it in panel style? Miscellaneous. Isn't it? No. Other systems? No. General. Ah. So I have it set here. Joystick sensitivity. Should I put it to min, is what you're saying? I have it like right in the middle, or you're saying put it to min. It does matter if you're on DX11 or DX12 for auto FPS. Also, do you run any filters? No filters, Quispy. I don't think it matters for DX11, DX12. I don't think so, Quispy. I'm not sure. Yeah, we're in it now, panel style general, but I'm wondering, are you saying put it all the way to like minimum? Is that what you're saying? And that should help it out a little bit? Here's our PDC, very good. Cap, do you holding a list from your landings? Do I have a list? No. No, you had it right. The middle should be best. Okay. I'm going to put it a little bit to like that side, right by the S. There we go. We'll leave that. Done. Good. All right. We can close the flight. Good. And we might as well start the process of getting everything ready to go now. So we'll go over to our weight and balance. Let's get this airplane loaded, shall we, friends? 161 passengers for our flight to Greenville. 161 cargo, we're looking at 2556. So I'll put 1556 and 1,000. Good. And fuel, we're looking at 5128. I'm going to put 5200 because we're sitting here burning EPU. Set payload, set fuel, complete that. Beautiful. Let's come down here. We're going to go to our route tab. We're going to do our flight plan request. Very good. Call sign today, sticking with Southwest 1130. Throw that up into there. Beautiful. Give that about 10 or 15 seconds to run through its checks. Route 1 uplink is ready. We'll load our flight plan. It says loading. Very good. We're going to be on the Tasmo. Let me bring in our new flight plan, actually. Very good. We're actually changing this. We're going to be departing to right. There we go. On the Tasmo 3. So the Tasmo is radar vectored departure. So 02 left, center, right. It's going to be 021 on the heading. So we'll activate and execute that. Good. We'll go to our departure page. Let's go and grab that information. So we said the Tasmo 3 departure. There it is. Out of 20 right with the Burmese transition. We'll execute that. Good. Arrivals. Let's see. It's got us on the Richter 3 arrival with the Dash P transition. And now we have to see which runway we're going to be landing on. GSP weather. Winds are 230, 12 gusting 22, 10-mile visibility, few at 46, scattered at 55, scattered at 9. So definitely cloudy down in Greenville. So with those winds, I think it would make most sense to land on ILS 22, right, chat? So that's what we're going to plan. We'll be on the ILS 22, and we'll select that approach in here. So we'll go ILS 22. So we're coming in from unman. Let's see. Unman. No, we don't want it from there. We probably just want it via final, to be honest with you. We'll add that to our route. A little bit weird. We'll probably do vectors like that down and in. I don't know why they would fly you to here and then over. Is unman like the final waypoint? I guess it is. From reactor track to unmanned, then on heading 181, expect radar vectors to final approach course. Okay, so yeah, we're just going to go like that. We'll vector ourselves after reactor at 7,000. Okay, good. We'll execute that. Beautiful. Let's go to our legs page. We'll scroll through. Radar vectors. That's all good. Perfect. Let's go to our NITREF. Let's plug in some information. 62-0 on the zero fuel weight. Good. 5.1 on the fuel. Good. Reserves, we're going to go 2. We're going to go cost index 15. Execute that. Cruise level is 290, which is correct. Winds 272 at 37. 272 at 37. Good. ISA deviation plus 10. Good. Execute that. Go to our N1 limits. We'll jump over to the electronic flight bag. We'll copy the FMS data. Good. Flaps 5. AC on. Anti-ice off. Calculate. There's all of our fun stuff. So we're doing a cell temp of 37 degrees. So 37 degree cell temp. Good. Go to takeoff. Flaps 5. CG weight 23.2. Trim value 503. V speeds 36, 38, 49. 36, 38, 49. Beautiful. All right. Aircraft is essentially ready to go. I'm going to toggle our flight directors. I'm also going to change those frequencies like so. There we go. And everything else is looking good. I believe they're done the deboarding process. Deboarding completed. Good. We'll reload sim brief. Very good. And then we'll request boarding. There we go. Yes, you can attach the pushback tug now if you would like. Cool. Just got back from GSP watching AN 124 land. Nice. That'd be pretty cool. Very, very cool. Just picked up Beyond ATC. Nice. Enjoy it, man. CST, what's up, dude? I watched, I was lurking in your premiere yesterday. Very cool what you're doing, my man. Very cool. My auto FPS does have the test version. For some reason it says reset transponder. Wait, auto FPS is telling you to reset XPDR? Update to the iFly RNAV problem. It seems to be a 2024 thing. Just tried an RNAV in 2020 and it had no problem at all. Well, thank you for being the guinea pig, Jonas. I'll keep that in mind. What do I think? It's going to be badass, dude. That thing is going to be badass. What we need to do is, of course, if you're okay with it, is you need to have a chat with Maverick and we need to just be doing world flight at your place or renting a little something, an office space, and doing it there. Gap, I got a question. How do you get your Thrustmaster reversers working in 2024 automatically? The reversers don't deploy in my Thrustmaster 1 when it should by default in 2020. Did you do anything? So it's weird in 2024. You can't... In 2020, you could set a keybind for like hold reverse thrust at max. You can't really do that in 2024. So what you need to do in 2024 is you set the reversers for toggle reversed, and then you have to bring your throttles all the way forward in 2024. That's the only workaround that I've found, Vine. There's no like hold reverse thrust like there is in 2020. It's weird. What's up, Cap? How you doing, man? Happy Thursday. Plans for the evening stream? Not sure yet. Not sure where we're going tonight. Probably in or out of Toronto. That's what I was doing too, but it seems so stupid. Yeah, right now that's the only way, Vine. I spent a good, like, 45 minutes to an hour trying to figure that out. It's the only way I can get it to work.
Southwest 330, you lose my airspace, and Kansas City is...
Allegiant on Sunday? Dude, I wanted to do Allegiant today. There is no working Allegiant livery in 2024. The problem with 2024 in the iFly right now is if you use a 2020 livery, it completely breaks the airplane. There is no Allegiant livery available for 2024 in the iFly. So unless someone from now until next week, early next week, can get something made for us, we cannot do Allegiant right now, which sucks. because I had some cool flights planned for us this week using Allegiant. Hey, Cap, would you mind showing me how to manage to bind the autopilot disengage the TCA stick? I should be able to do that without going to the menu. Hit this button. TCA Boeing yoke, search by input, autopilot off, toggle spray. Get the fuck out. Wait. I can't delete any of these because it just puts me to this view. Okay, well. Yeah, autopilot off is the button. I didn't know that these were all still key-binded. I'll have to remove all of those. Autopilot off is the button that you want. Just autopilot off. What is the yoke sensitivity? I'm running it straight linear right now, actually. Or, yeah, a little bit of curve on left and right. And then this is straight linear, which was actually suggested to me by somebody. Somebody said you have to do that. Auto brake off. Still doing the United MAX8 long haul on Saturday? That's the plan. Cap, can you request on flightsim.to? I probably could. The thing is there's a bunch of people that have already made Allegiant liveries. They just need to be updated. So there's not much point in like requesting that somebody make me a livery when there's already multiple that exist. They just need to be updated. Need to fly the Indy 350 in 2024. Performance is kind of the issue for me right now, Vine. My PC has troubles keeping up with it. We might do it next week. We might do a couple days next week in the 350. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I have to do further testing. But we were supposed to split 2 weeks ago when we did the 330. We were supposed to split it between the 330 and the 350. I wasn't happy with the performance when I was doing some testing on the 350. Turn ultra clouds to high? For what? No, you want ultra clouds. All day, every day. Definitely like some stuff moving in here. Those winds were gnarly on approach. Save VRAM? Oh, okay, maybe. Yeah. Cathay Pacific JFK to Hong Kong. No. How about no? Is this GSX? It is. I don't know why on the Beta 3, when outside view in the 350, I can see through the windows. Yes, it's a bug. AnyBuilds is aware of it, and they should be getting an update out soon. Either this week or next week, we'll probably see an update for the 350.
The north landing.
FedEx 63, if we can do 36 right, we're planning on full length and vacating at the end.
FedEx 63, copy that.
Cap, how does GSX work with freighters? It works really well, Skippy.
Landing north.
Really, really well.
Altimeter 2985.
2985, descend by the Blues 5 landing north, FedEx 63 hit.
American 1236, leaving airspace. Atlanta is offline. You should change to Unicom. Have a great flight.
And going to 22.8, have a good one, American 1236.
All right, chat. We should be fully boarded now, or almost fully boarded. We'll jump back inside the aircraft. Baggage loading 100% complete, so they're done with that. So we can jump down here. We'll go to our menu, systems, sim menu, doors. Make sure that those are closed. Very good. And we're waiting for the last passenger to jump on board. So what we'll do is we'll head upstairs. We'll get our hydraulic pumps on. We'll make sure that our window heat is all on. Click spots are a little bit weird on this sometimes. Everything else looks good up there. That's good. We'll go ahead and seatbelts, anti-collision, good. And 29,000 feet in our pressurization panel, good. Let's go to GSX. Prepare for pushback and departure, very good. Sounds are coming back up, good. We're going that way. 149 on you, 021 on you, and initial climb was 4,000 feet. Flight director left side, right side, very good. And we should be good for push and start here momentarily. Did they ask me to release the brakes? They might have. Park brakes released? Oh, they did. All right. And should be clear all around us, which it is. Very good, friends. Let's head upstairs. We'll make sure that our packs go to off. Good. Bleed pressure. Fuel pumps. And we're good to go. Engine number 2 over to ground. Start valve open. N2 percentage on the rise. And the engines are not scalding hot, so it won't take long. Or it shouldn't take long. Keyword shouldn't. We're motoring. As soon as motoring goes away, we'll introduce fuel. Shouldn't take long. There it goes. We'll introduce fuel number 2. Enjoy. Lucy, I had the 777 in my hangar. Only time for a quick flight and skip the loading. Yeah, no, you'll be really good with GSX. Steve, 60 months, 5 years as a premium economy member. Huge no floaties to you, Steve. Thank you very, very much for the support, man. That's incredibly kind, dude. Appreciate you, buddy. 5651, our new squawk code. Park brake is set. Engine number 1 over to ground. Start valve is open. N2 percentage is on the rise. Any news on when a full 2024 version of the iFly is going to be released? No. Hopefully soon. They said that they're hard at work on it, but we do not have an official date yet. Alrighty, we're motoring. As soon as motoring goes away, we'll introduce fuel. There goes motoring, fuel, wing view. That flight model is good. It is good. I think it's better in 2020, to be honest with you, SimCFI. I feel it's a little bit oversensitive in 2024. They got to dial in just how much the wind affects the airplane. But it is a great aircraft, I do agree. It's a lot of fun to fly. Alright, 2 good engine starts. Let's head upstairs. We'll make sure our engine gens are online. Packs go back to auto, isolation valve to auto, APU bleed can go off, Gen 1 can go on, yaw damper can go on, Pro P can go on, APU can go off, start switches over to continuous, taxi light can go on, and we'll set flaps 5 degrees. Give you a little wing view of the flaps coming out. Notice a lot of planes around 200 to 400 mark get weird shear effect. Yes. Has nothing to do with real cat turb, Tingo. Man, you're just full of wisdom today, aren't you, Tingo? My God. I think you're like 0 for 10 on your takes today, buddy. I think you just need to move away from the keyboard. Today is not your day, sir. Everything looks good upstairs. Cool. Ready to taxi. Memphis Southwest 1130. Ready to taxi. Runway 2 right.
1130. Welcome back. Runway 2 right. Taxi via Tango 6 Juliet Hotel.
Tango 6 Juliet Hotel, Southwest 1130. I thought summer camp was over. Not for Tingo. It's a year-round effect. Alrighty. Our auto throttle will go VNAV and heading select. If you're wondering where I got the heading from, if you look down here, departing 2 left, 2 center, 2 right, 021 are assigned by ATC. So we're going 021. Wind impacting the plane is literally what real cat turb does. No, it doesn't at all. At all. The wind has nothing to do with it. Explain how that makes sense. It's called real cat turb. Keyword. Turb. Turbulence.
Delta 3321 information lead rate
Alright. Tango 6 Juliet Hotel right. For 2 right. Very good.
Tango 6 Juliet Hotel.
2 right. Tango 6 Juliet Hotel. Delta 3321.
Seems like they should be able to carry over deliveries from 2020 to 2024 without an issue. Now I get what you were saying about Allegiant. Yes, it's weird. I don't know why it does that.
Are y'all all with the virtual airline?
Not this time.
Clear air turbulence, buddy. You're just digging a hole, man. Just like I said, move away from your keyboard today. You're not making any sense, man. You're not making any sense. Just take a step back from the keyboard. We'll try again this evening, or we'll try again on Saturday. How about that? We'll try again. You're not even gonna bother. How do you get the test version of Auto FPS? There should be a
1846 wind,
option somewhere. I don't know if it's in expert options. You might have an option to try opening up expert options. I don't want to do it because it's going to redraw everything. Back to the cradle. He's special, man. He is a special one, dude. He is a special one. He thinks he's very smart in his own mind.
FedEx 63 radio check.
Alright, route on hotel. All the way down hotel. Very good. No more handles. You're right. That's weird. I just noticed that as well. Wonder why they reverted back. What's up, Cat? Popping in to say hi before I gotta run to work. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Rhinos. What's up, man? Good to see you, dude. All is swell and well over here, my friend. All is well, good sir. Did you hear about the new WestJet order? I did. 60 737 10s.
900 Frederick Sammy.
Yankee? What are you doing over there?
American 1846 radar contact. Climb to maintain flight level 280.
Wonder if they were doing like a test or something to see how the community reacted to it. Weird. Ryan, my man, gifted membership. Huge enough floaties to you. Thanks so much for your support, dude. Appreciate you, my man. Thank you, buddy.
Maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 350.
And Omar, if you're here, make sure you get a big thank you to Ryan. Thank you, buddy. John, thanks for your subscription as well. Welcome aboard, mate. Alright, we'll get this dialed in to 10. Should be good. 021 on heading. Perfect. Perfect.
Ms. X-ray 13 Alpha, roger. And give me a call.
Yeah, I know.
When you're ready for taxi, you can expect.
I'd like to see what the chance of
runway
having an expo in
16
Nashville
right.
eventually. I don't know. I feel like Nashville would be a fun town as well. I agree with you. I feel that could be fun.
Nadya 7875, roger. Cleared from Jackson Airport to Atlanta Airport as filed. Climbing to maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 350. Within 10 minutes after departure. Departure on this frequency is squawk 1050.
Should wait. Put that on.
Roger, and give me a call when you're ready for taxi. Expect runway 16 right.
Memphis Southwest 1030 ready to, sorry, 1130 ready to go 02 right.
South 1130, winds 3008, our runway heading, runway 2 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading 2 right, cleared for takeoff, Southwest 1130. Henry?
Southwest 3221, runway 2 right, line up and wait.
What are you doing?
Right, line up and wait, Southwest 3221.
What are you doing, buddy? I hear you. You're in a lecture right now? Uh-oh. Things are about to get loud. It's departure time. All right, we'll get a nice little rolling takeoff here. Sounds are coming up.
American 1846, final maintain, level 370.
Captain, you check out Wordsmith Air Force in Michigan. Quite interesting where they do cargo jets in 7.4s. Hand fly to 18,000 feet? Yeah, because that makes you a good pilot, right? Throttle's up to about 40%. Beautiful. Nose down pressure. Good. And toga. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed is alive. 80 knots neutral. Oh boy, that crosswind. Into wind.
V1.
Rotate. Keep it level. Beautiful. Positive rate. Gear up. Release pressure. Good. All right, speed check. Flaps 1. We're on heading select. We're looking good.
Level 1130, radar contact, climb and maintain, level 290, clear Sammy.
Level 290, clear direct Sammy. Southwest 1130, thanks. Alright, 290, cruise altitude, good. Speed check, flaps clean, good. Legs, direct, Sammy, execute, LNAV. Very nice. V-Flex, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're well. What graphics card are you planning to buy? A 5080 or a 5080 Super? Alright, expand, terrain, flip. Good. Get some bumps through the clouds here.
Southwest 3221 radar contact on a maintain level 250 and flight heading 050.
Maintain about 250, flight heading 050, Southwest 3221.
Alrighty, there's 10,000 feet. Bring the nose down just a little bit. Start gaining some speed. Coming up on 11,000, we'll engage autopilot 1. Perfect. Back up into the flight deck. Very good, my friends. Very good. Nice departure. Landing lights, so we can get all the lights off. Landing lights, when I turn off taxis. Engine start switches, wing lights, and logo lights all off. Confirm we are pressurizing, which we are. Very good. Very good, very good. Some beautiful views of us climbing out. One thing that bugs me with the iFly is, for example, last week when we were flying K-Stand, it's still climbing like a rocket. Climb performance can be a little bit, like I said, I think just the overall, it needs some tweaks. Everything is just a little bit over-exaggerated for 2024, in my opinion. The whole physics, the flare, the wind, the climb, the descents, everything is just... Okay, but don't mind sharing your real cat turb settings for the iFly. I'll look after in a replay. Yeah. There you go.
Southwest 3221, Clear Sammy.
Clear Sammy, Southwest 3221.
Push and start is approved. Just give me a call when you're ready for taxi.
Why is Nightbot cutting off the scenery? Hold on.
Back to center, Roller.
That's weird.
Checking in level 440.
Lima Golf X-ray 13 Alpha, Roger, runway 16.
It should be
right.
Cutting off the last part of the scenery. I'm not quite sure why it's doing that.
Alpha 1.
For the GSP scenery. That's weird. TN Aviation, 67 months. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very much for support. Incredibly kind. Appreciate you, buddy. 67 months. That's just over 5.5 years of business class support. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you, buddy. 18,000 feet, standard barometric pressure. You can go off. Very good.
Southwest 873, Amerispace Atlanta is offline. You should change to Unicom. Have a good day.
Got a nice little tailwind on this route. Good luck out. The weather insane here in East Tennessee. You might get some turb. Nice. We like it. We
Sorry, sir, I had a
like
business
it.
call just about, let's see, 2 from Dinky. The Dinky at 3,000.
Flight 63, Roger. Just fire present heading.
Weather was looking a little bit spicy in Greensville, or Greenville.
Okay,
23012, gusting 22. At least it's blowing right down the runway. The clouds as well. Should have a nice little layer of clouds coming in.
Real cat turb is for turbulence.
440 is
not for wind.
Correct.
Even disabled brother Billow know this. I real pilot, trust me. Turbulence and wind different. One make Vajan tingle, other make Vajan dry. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Correct. I agree with all those statements, sir. Thank you, Brody. Appreciate you, my friend. The Tangia Master. This guy's got enough Tangia credits to go around for the whole world, I'm pretty sure.
7875, I said ready for taxi.
Clay, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude.
7875, roger, runway 16 right, taxi via Alpha 6, Alpha 1.
Nice. But can't wind cause turb? Oh, next level.
FedEx 53, flatting 270.
Keeping, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're well. Hey, Cap, what is the cruising altitude of this short flight? Flight level 290, 29,000 feet. I'm going to put a poll up here, chat, for you guys. Start a poll for this evening's stream. ... West Coast.
Golf X-ray 13 Alpha. Winds are light.
WestJet.
By runway heading, runway 16 right, cleared for takeoff.
East Coast. Air Canada. All right, start the poll. You guys decide what we're doing for tonight, because I've been thinking all stream and I have no clue what I want to do for tonight. I'll let you guys choose.
330, join the 36 right localizer.
I will let you choose.
330 to join 36 right local.
Captain's landed GSP super spicy and gusty. I like it. Make me work for it. I like it. I like it indeed.
Southwest 1130, leaving airspace. Atlanta is offline. You can change to Unicom and have a good flight.
Honor Unicom, thanks for ATC today, man. Appreciate it. We'll see you soon. Southwest 1130. Almost said WestJet. All right, there we go. Over to Unicom. Very good, very good. Wife is watching with me and wanted to know. She said, thanks, Cap. Hey, very good, Steve. Very, very good. The beaver is beavering. The beaver is beavering. Be careful for the beavers. They like to beaver. And they beaver. We're going to go Mach 7.5 on the cruise today. In our descent, we're going to do Mach 7.5 and or 280 knots. Perfect. West Coast, Best Coast. Well, the beauty is we'll be flying during the evening, so we're much more likely to get ETC wherever we fly. Now, there is an event in Toronto. Do keep that in mind. We have the Thursdays in Toronto. So if you want full ATC or full arrival or departure ATC, you'll have to pick East Coast. But I have a nice flight if we do West Coast. Have a good one. Be careful when touching a wild beaver. Correct. Very correct. You never know with those wily things. You never know. Loud beaver screeches are heard in the distance. Do beavers actually make like a noise, like a screeching noise? Hey, Captain, how can I get the reverse active in replay? Ooh, I'm not sure, Mark, to be honest with you. I don't know if there's a way to do that. Do you remember Lynx Air? Would be fun to do Lynx out of Calgary. Didn't Lynx become Flare? Wait, no. Wait. Were they bought by Flare or were they bought by WestJet? We love full ATC? Oh, yes, we do. Lynx just went under? Damn. I thought they were bought out by one of them. Yes, about beavers. Beavers make 5 different sounds. Chatters, purrs, grunts, growls, and clicks. Interesting. I did not know this. They went out of business February 2024. I'm honestly surprised they lasted that long, to be honest with you. Lynx went bankrupt. WestJet and Air Canada took the Maxes. Got you. Okay. That makes more sense then. That's probably what I was thinking. Sunwing was bought by WestJet. Got you. WestJet of Calgary, maybe even Yellowknife would be fun later for sure. Yeah, we'll have to see if we have any scenery for Yellowknife. I don't think we do. I don't think we can go any more north. Do the FSim Studio sceneries work now, chat, in 2024? FSim Studios, Calgary, Edmonton, Vancouver, do those work?
What's real cat turb? They use real cats in real cat turb. It's real turb cat. I dare you to say it correctly. Say it. Say it.
Real
Double
turb
dog
cat.
dare you, motherfucker.
Cat turb real. We have a scenery, but not sure if it's 2024 version. For Yellowknife? Iqaluit's good, but wouldn't that be a super long flight? What's the iCal for Yellowknife? CYWF?
Build 588 Gaming asked me, do beavers make noises and life expectancy of a beaver? Indeed. Beavers communicate with a variety of sounds, from soft mumbles to sharp tail slaps on the water. As for their lifespan, these industrious creatures can live for up to 24 years in the wild if they don't get turned into hats first.
Jesus. Turned into hats. Thank you, XLT. Appreciate you, buddy. Huge love, floaties to you, man. CYZF. CYZF MSFS 2024. What do we got? We've got Project Max Yellowknife. It costs €7. Well, I don't have high hopes for this one, chat. €7. What does €7 get me? Doesn't get me a website that works properly. I mean, it's Yellowknife. I mean, he's got the buffalo hanger. Probably not. Please stay away from Project Max. Oh, all right. Well, there we go. Considering it looks like it came out for FSX, to be honest with you. Nothing to see here. Exactly. Back to the drawing board. I was thinking Vancouver, San Francisco tonight. Jet of the West, MAX8 ops. I think WestJet still does that flight, don't they? I figured that would be a good one. It's like 2 hours, get a nice chill, fly down the west coast, get a nice little sunset arrival into San Fran. Slightly better than shopping malls with jetways. Condo buildings with jetways. Condos with jet bridges.
Average Beaver asked me, can you tell us what sounds the beaver makes when angry, and what sounds it makes when it's ready for mating season? When a beaver is angry, it often produces a sharp, explosive tail slap on the water to warn off threats. As for sounds related to mating season, I'm afraid I haven't the foggiest idea what you mean by that.
Nice. Denied. Denied. Not sure about YVR, but I live about 45 minutes north of YVR and very smoky with low visibility. Ah. Low vis. TC Airbus Quadrant does not work well. The PMD 777 Microsoft 24. I swear I can never get it to work. Yeah, I could see that one being tricky, to be honest with you. I could see that being tricky. 7,000 feet at reactor. Clouds look good, they do. All right, 11 miles till descent. Let's pull back. Let's go 7,000. All right, 7,000. Start getting some things plugged in here as well for the ILS 22. 1107. 1107. Good. 1107. Oops. Fuck off. 7. Good. Front course will be... I'm going to start the descent now. Execute. Front course 218. Good. Good. And our barrow minimums, 1193. 1193. $11.93 is set. Perfect. Looking good, friends. Looking good. I'm no David Attenborough, but I would assume mating sounds would also include tails lapping. How's the SFO scenery for 2024? The Payware one. Who the hell makes it again? Flight Beam. How's SFO Flight Beam for 2024? Steve,
Well,
drop
hello,
another 5
buddy.
bones. Thanks, Steve.
Steve Lickens donated $5. Did you hear? Cap has a flight sim channel, a food channel and now a nature channel.
Correct.
Next thing will be a Hollywood movie about this guy.
I don't know about that one. Maybe a Bollywood movie. No floaties to you, Steve. Thank you for the support, my man. Appreciate you, buddy. No floaties, good sir. Thank you, buddy. What state is this even in? Where the hell are we right now? What state are we in, my Americans? What do we just pass over? Knoxville. So Tennessee? This can't be in Tennessee, right? No, it's way too down here. It's close to Atlanta. Are we in Georgia? Greenville, Georgia? North Carolina? I don't think it's North Carolina. We're close to Charlotte. Actually, it might be. Greenville's in North Carolina. Thank you. Go towards South Carolina. Got you. Alright, so we said on the approach, after reactor, we're going to radar vector ourselves down like that. That should be good like so. Yeah, you can see like reactor, if we just vector ourselves and then down and in like that to intercept. Perfect. There's a Greenville, South Carolina too, if I remember correctly. There are two Greenvilles, one North Carolina, one in South Carolina. That's not confusing at all. I'm sure people don't get confused about that at all. Suggestion if you do WestJet tonight, Vancouver to SFO. Man, it's almost like you've been here listening the whole time when I said that. Yes, that will be the plan this evening if WestJet wins, which it looks like it is. And remember, guys, if you enjoyed today's stream, don't forget to smash down the thumbs up button. I know it's not the, you know, like your staple big airports, but I figured it would be a fun one today. Flying to a little quaint airport that we've never been to before. Wait till the captain hears about Springfield. Wait, no, I literally just got back. Now you're good, man. How about SFO to Vancouver? Nah, Vancouver SFO. Such a beauty approach. If we're lucky enough, we'll get Vancouver online. And then if we're really lucky, we'll get Seattle and Oakland centers online. That might be pushing our luck. Huh. That's weird screen time. You mean you're trying to fly a Boeing, though, with it, and it's not... like it's not working? 2988 on the altimeter. Good. Tomorrow, Dubai to Mumbai. No, sorry. There is no stream on Fridays. And I'll be live again on Saturday, and we're doing Newark to Madeira. Chat, for the Madeira scenery, do I just use the default handcrafted, or is the payware better? I'm pretty sure I just use the default handcrafted, because I feel like it's good enough for it. I don't really fly to Madeira all that much. CTAF frequency is 120.1. Thank you. .1. Trying to fly Boeing airplanes with it's not working. Huh. Have I ever flown a flight from Frankfurt? Yeah. It does for 2020 and 2024. Got you. But to fly over the beautiful Appalachia Mountains, if you ever visit them, you should make a trip to Asheville, North Carolina. Is that where we're flying over right now? Are these the Appalachians? Is this where all the hillbillies live? The hills have eyes? No, that was like in the desert. Wrong Turn. You remember the movie Wrong Turn? The hillbillies in the mountains? Hey, we ain't all hillbillies. Oh, man. It's okay, man. I'm a hillbilly, too. Greenville, Spartanburg International Airport, GSP located in South Carolina. Greenville, North Carolina is near the ocean. Yes, the approach. Yes, this is the Appalachian Mountains. Well, there we go. Looks nice down there. I bet there's some cool little GA airports you can fly in and out of here, isn't there? Correct, Beaver, yeah. Great hiking? Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Any recommendations for maybe a fix? Screen time, your best bet would be to go to YouTube and see if anybody else has like some tutorials or some stuff to get you going. I've never flown Boeing with my Airbus setup. I have a dedicated like Boeing setup and a dedicated Airbus setup. Crazy flooding in Nashville? Huh. Do you still use the Honeycomb Bravo? I don't know. It broke. I'm using my Thrustmaster throttles now. Asheville has a regional airport that's CRJ's. It's really cool. It's located in a valley and it's a really beautiful departure. I know Delta has RJ routes from Asheville to Aspen. Damn. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool indeed. Do you like wild rice? Sure. All right, 10,000 feet, landing lights are on. Start switches over to continuous. Logo lights and wing lights are on. We'll ding the cabin. Good. They should be seated, ready to go. We'll flip ourselves over to frequency. 120.1. Tyler, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. What happens if you use the 2020 liveries on the iFly in 2024? It just doesn't work, Jonas. A bunch of buttons and stuff won't be... You can't press them. It's weird. I actually feel... Are we getting... I almost feel like these need to be turned up just a little bit. Mr. Stark, thanks so much, man, for the 40 rupees.
Well, hello, buddy.
Says, my advanced ticket book from Dubai to Mumbai. Huge enough floaties to you, man. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, dude. Just curious, when do you plan to be back in the MD-11? Probably when it gets an update for Microsoft 2024. Mr. Silly. Yeah, I turned it up, Tingo. Imagine that. Wow. Look at how much more the wind is affecting my airplane now. Crazy. Sheesh. I'm good, Tanner. How are you, man? Cannot complain, good sir. Alright, heading. We're probably going to want to go like 150? Sure. That seems like a good... Bro's a full-time hater? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And then you call him out and he'll be like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry. Every time. Alright, heading select to... Sorry, 150 now. And we'll descend to... What is our intercept heading? Intercept is 3,000. 3,000. Good. And we'll go level change. But I'll bring our speed back to like 220 so we're in flap range. Good. MD-11 should definitely my next plane to buy since I bought it. I bought Louisville, A300 Ops 777. UPS doesn't fly them, but 76. There you go. All right, let's have some fun here, friends, shall we? I think we shall. Let's go speed check, flaps 1. It's going to help with our descent process. What's for lunch? Good question. I don't know. I'll grab a factor meal after we're done. There's our glide slope. Very good. And give us a little bit of a better intercept heading. We'll go 160. Barbecue, we're in South Carolina. I'd go for some barbecue. Let's actually go 170, a little bit even better of an intercept heading. There we go. We'll arm our localizer. Good. We're going to arm our speed brake. Good. Is the Phoenix 320 available for Xbox? No, unfortunately not, Simon, and I don't think it'll ever be available. Just got done with your schoolwork? Nice. We are in North Carolina. Greensboro. Wait, no, we're not in Greensboro. Where are we landing again? Greenville. Alrighty, speed check, flaps 5 degrees. Wait, we're in South Carolina? Yeah, sorry, that's what I meant. South Carolina. Localizers captured. Very good. Bring our speed back. 180. Good. Arm approach. Very good. Glide slope captured. Very good. We'll get auto brake set position 2. Good. And I think that's it. We're looking good. Oh, we just need our VAP speed. 147. 147 on VAP speed. Why are we coming in at such a high descent rate?
2,500.
We'll drop the gear. Oh, maybe not yet. There we go. Now we're leveling off. All right, let's drop the gear. Gear down. We'll get those lights on. Good. Ah, thank you, Kevin. Speed check, flaps 10 degrees. It's another thing, I feel like this airplane in 2024 is also very difficult to slow down. Very difficult to slow down. 147, that's good. Speed check, flaps 15 degrees. Good. And speed check, flaps 25 degrees. And speed check, flaps 30, which will be our landing flaps today. Joystick cam is going on. We're going to start the recording. All right, recording has been started. Very good. I will take control of the airplane now. Very good. And I will take control of the throttles as well. Very good. All right, friends, let's have some fun. Winds are kind of blowing right down the runway. Deploy the chutes. Ah, we're good. We got her.
1,000.
1,000 feet. Landing checklist. Gear down, 3 green. Flaps are 30 and indicated. Ground spoilers are armed. Green light. Cabin crews advised. You guys are advised. Replay is recording. Oh, the wind's completely shifted to the other side of the runway now. No problem. Oh, and they're shifting back to the other side of the runway now. No problem. Jesus, dude, we're just getting blown all over the place right now.
Approaching minimums.
Those winds are a gusting.
300. Minimums. 200.
Continue.
Glide slope. 100. 50. Glide slope. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Just hold it. Hold it. Very good. Nose down gently. Reversers are out. Decelerating. "70 knots, reverser stowed, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome down to, where are we again? Greenville. Greenville, North Carolina, South Carolina. We're somewhere, chat. We made it somewhere. That's all that matters. We're down. We are down on the ground. That was another squirrely approach. Another one. Very good. Very good. Greenville, Carolina. There you go. We're down in Greenville, somewhere, Carolinas. We're down in the Carolinas. Ground spoilers and flaps going clean. Very good. Very good. Landing lights are off. Runway turnoffs are off. Taxi light is on. APU master start switch is on. Engine mode selectors are off. Strobe lights are off. Wing lights are off. Logo lights are off. Good, good, good. Parking today. We're just going to park right beside our friends here. Go right into the ramp. We'll go to Alpha 5. Alpha 5. No. Very good. Very good. Taxi light can go off. We're entering the ramp area now. This should be Alpha 5 here. I'm lost. Where are we? Yes, that should be Alpha 5 right here. Or is this Alpha 6? This is Alpha 6. Good. Isn't that a Velo dude from here? Could be, I don't know. Which one? Which one are we talking about? Back time Z landing from the famous Southwest first class seating courtesy of iFly. Hell yeah. Alrighty, beautiful. Park brake is on. Upstairs, APU gens, APU gen, APU bleed, isolation valve. Engine number 1 is off. Engine number 2 is off. Anti-collision light is off. Hydraulic pumps are off. Probe heats are off. Yaw dampers off. Fuel pumps are off. Window heat is off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's request our deboarding. Let's jump outside. Get some views. Look at us. All of our fancy Southwest planes all parked together. Very nice, friends. Very nice. Well, there we have it. Very, very good. I would say that that was a fun day of flying, chat. Would we all agree? Some different airports, not some airports that we're used to, that we always typically fly into. A little bit of different airports today. I thought it was a lot of fun. Wish I could just default no follow me so that I don't have to click every time. I agree. I wish there was somewhere in the setting that you could just turn that off. I do agree with you. I do agree 100%, my good sir. All right. Close all that. Good. We don't need you anymore. Good. We'll stop the recording. We can watch that in a second. Good. Landing rate here was a 133. 106 on the G. I would say was another good landing, chat. Definitely not our best. Definitely not our worst. That's how I look at that. Nice and smooth for my virtual Southwest passengers. Quit you. Don't need that open anymore. Very good. That's good. We don't need you. We don't need you. I'm going to end the flight over here. Sim Toolkit Pro. Wow, same landing rate. 133, 107 on the G. Sim Toolkit Pro is saying. Perfect. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and disconnect from VATSIM. We'll close you. We'll go to GSX and we'll restart the Kutao script. Good. Okay, we'll jump inside. We'll turn down here. We'll close all the doors. Very good. We'll go back. We'll go to save and load. And we've got our replay panel state. We'll hit that there. We'll go load panel state. Good. Park brakes on because it's going to try and drive me through the terminal. Engines should be going on. We'll get you and you. Very good. All of our lights should be on. We'll set our flaps to position 30 degrees. Good. Nobody cares, GSX. Currently, Boston Logan Airport waiting to board a Delta 571 to Kaysan. Sheesh, Boston to Kaysan. That's a long flight, dude. What's that, 5.5? 5.5 at least, I think. Somewhere in and around there. Okay, we've got 2 good engines. We've got our flaps set. Time to watch a replay, friends. Let's get it. Let's hit that replay button. Good. We'll pause the replay. We'll bring this forward. Watch it from right about there. Resume. Good. Jump outside. Get a little behind action. Oh, that's what she said, chat. You can see me actively fighting the wind. I don't know. The wind, it definitely settled itself towards the end. We were getting more of a headwind, probably like right about here. But it started here, went to there, went back, and then swung to a more of a headwind. It was an odd one. The winds in Microsoft have been a little bit odd lately. They've been doing some weird things. I get it. The winds shift as the layers go, but I feel like it's within a very short time. Everything kind of just does its thing. There's the flare. Cut the power. Hold the attitude nicely into the ground. Beautiful. Very, very, very good. Nose was down gently, kind of. Not bad. Not a bad flight, my friends. Pretty nice scenery, actually, as well. So I'm all for that one. It was pretty decently done. I think our landing into Nashville was a little bit nicer because we were dealing with that crazy-ass crosswind. But nonetheless, I would say it was a great day of flying, friends. Would you agree? Perfect. Well, everybody, that's going to wrap up today's live stream. I'd like to take this time now to thank my mods, my donators, and my sponsors. Thank you guys all so much for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, it's just not possible. I say it every stream, but I truly, truly do mean it. You guys are the backbone. You guys are what make this this whole thing go around. So thank you all so much for the continued support. I truly, truly do appreciate it. To everybody else that cannot support with a monetary value, but supports the streams through being here, smashed on the thumbs up button, flying with us on VATSIM, controlling on VATSIM, just hanging out in chat. I'd like to thank you guys just as much. Without all of you here combined, making this a combined effort, none of this is possible. So thank you all so much for the continued support. I truly do appreciate it. It looks like the poll for this evening has gone with West Coast WestJet ops. So in just over 3 hours from now, we'll be in the iFly MAX8 WestJet, and we'll be operating from Vancouver to San Francisco. That is the plan for this evening. Vancouver, San Francisco. It's about a 2-hour flight, so it should be a good one. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys can all join. If you're looking for something to do tonight, you want to do some flights, please do join. I'm hoping that we can get some ETC online. We'll be fingers crossed, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyways, friends, enjoy the replays. Have yourselves a great afternoon, and I look forward to seeing you guys all this evening for our flight from Vancouver down to San Francisco. Happy landings, my friends. See